Live. We'll have audio and video coverage tonight. The stadium pregame show brought to you by Bill Shuford Heating and Air in Shelby, North Carolina. Call our friends at Bill Shuford for all your heating and air needs. It's warm, it's sultry, it's a little muggy out there. Game time temperature will probably be around 80 degrees. Both teams on the field warming up and getting ready for this big inter-county rivalry matchup. On this pregame show, we're going to be bringing you several things. A player to watch. That's brought to you by the iconic Motor Company of Shelby, North Carolina. The scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Main Street Hardware of Lawndale. The PATs and field goals are brought to you by Nealon Cole Pest Control of Shelby. First downs will be the Falston Pharmacy. Kickoffs, James River Equipment. Penalties and injury timeouts will be the What's Up Shopper. And touchdowns brought to you by Numbers Bookkeeping. They're in Shelby, North Carolina. So welcome again. Matt Royster here with me, getting his equipment set up. And we would like to extend our thanks and gratitude for Kings Mountain High School for allowing us to do this broadcast tonight. So thank you to Matt Bridges and the athletic department here at Kings Mountain High School. We do appreciate the fact that we've been welcome and well taken care of.
Absolutely. Should be a good game out here tonight. Both teams coming in 2-0. Obviously, it's a big county rival. Charles Irver's got Kings Mountain ranked first in 3A, and they have us ranked second in 2A in the whole state. So a lot on the line tonight, even though it is, a non-conference game.
Yeah, it's not. Some people might try to say, well, it doesn't mean that much, but if you say that because it's a non-league game, you don't know Cleveland County football.
Yep.
Both these teams are 1-0 against county rivals. Burns getting a big win last week, 35-12 on the road, the first time in over 20 years they won at Sid Bryson Stadium. Mm-hmm. And these Kings Mountain Mountaineers victorious over the Shelby Golden Lions.
Yep.
And Shelby and Crest meeting tonight. So the county, shall we say, the county championship, whoever wins this game is kind of in the driver's seat for the quote-unquote county championship.
You could say that. That's obviously going to be the premier game tonight, Shelby Crest. It always is, but there's both of these teams here tonight are playing really well and have very high expectations for the year. So this might be the marquee matchup tonight. Yeah,
and this is the toughest game Burns will have for a long time. No disrespect to Watauga, they'll have a good football team coming in next week, but they're not the number one team in the 3A in the state of North Carolina. As Greg Lloyd's.
Yep.
Kings Mountain Mountaineers, and I've known Greg for a long time, graduated back Crest High School many years ago. And as Dennis Davis said on the pregame show, Greg Lloyd owned the interception record at Crest High School for a good number of years. He was a heck of a safety, a great football player, and he brings that football knowledge. He's been coaching a long time, and he's just done a wonderful job with this Kings Mountain Mountaineer program.
And he's passed a lot that down to his son, Jake. Will be playing tonight for Kings Mountain. I think he plays a little both sides of the ball, so probably hearing his name a lot called tonight.
Jake's leading the Kings Mountain Mountaineers in receiving yardage, so we'll be on the lookout for him tonight. Number 4, Jake Lloyd, and I know his mom too. His mom was a year ahead of Beth Lloyd now. Mm-hmm. So just a great family. I think the older daughter's off playing at college soccer, I believe, and Jake's finishing up his senior year here at Kings Mountain. So. Good luck to them. I want to talk about our side of the ball. I've been raving about our new offensive coordinator, Coach Diamond is how you say his name, and I wanted to make sure we said that correctly. I think I was saying Diamond, but it's like Diamond, but Diamond.
Yeah.
And I think he's just done a great job with the offensive side of the ball, and there's some data to prove that. Of course, it does help you look good if you've got Ben Mooney back there at quarterback. He's hit 33 of his 41 pass attempts, over 80% completion rate, 3 touchdowns per game, 6 total on the season. His QB rating on Max Preps is 140.5. So Ben has started out the season red hot.
Absolutely, coming in 536 yards passing as well. So, like Coach Diamond's brought in a little bit of a spread offense. Utilizing those weapons we got with L.J. Allen, Jeremiah Norris, Ryan Thompson, Graham Warlick. A lot of those guys are going to see big action tonight, hopefully.
You mentioned number 3, Jeremiah Norris, averaging 98 yards per game. He's got 196 in a couple of games on 18 carries in those 2 games. A couple of touchdowns last week. As we said, he's over 100 yards last week. Just a great threat out of the backfield. Jeremiah Norris didn't really need him much in the first game, but it seemed like in that second game against Crest, he got the ground game going. And let's not forget about Littlejohn. He's going to see a little action tonight. Is Jeter not going to be able to go? He's been down there in street clothes. So Littlejohn, I expect to see him get a few more carries tonight.
Yeah, I expect to see Graham Warlick too. He caught, I think, 5 or 6 passes that first game, had a couple touchdowns. So, there's a lot of ways that Burns can pose a threat to you on offense.
Yeah, Warlick, in the one game, he didn't receive a pass last week, but in week 1 he had 107 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. Ryan Thompson, in his 2 games, has had 97 yards, averaging over 16 yards a catch, and he has a touchdown. But if you look here, receiving, Ryan Thompson has a touchdown, Jeremiah Norris, L.J. Allen, Warlick has 2, and Surratt. And I always get the Surratt brothers mixed up. It's Kamari Surratt, that's number 19, also has a touchdown. 6 touchdowns on the season for Ben Mooney, and nobody has more than 2.
Absolutely. And you can't count out Jeremiah Norris's catching ability, too. He'll catch a few balls out of the backfield as well, and little screen passes and stuff, too.
Jeremiah Norris leading the team in overall all-purpose yards at 133 yards a game. And total yards, Max Prep still has Ben Mooney because of the passing yards. Norris with 133 and Warlick there at 112. So they're spreading the ball around. Lots of guys getting touches through the air and on the ground. Now, if we look at the defensive side of the ball, Ryan Thompson, one of their studs this year, he's got 5 tackles, averaging 2.5 a game. Johnny Johnson, averaging 5 tackles a game, as is Kamari Surratt. And Marshall McGowan. Now, this kid.
Not sure. Where did he come from, Tom?
I want to say that he was at East Rutherford last year. And he is he's just a delightful young man. Every time I see him, now that he knows I'm on the broadcast, he kind of points at me and says, "Hey, man, make sure I get my recognition tonight." So I don't know if any of his family is listening, but McGowan is averaging 10.5 tackles per game, and I believe he has an interception as well. He's got 3 tackles for a loss, so he's just doing a great job on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, he had that interception. He had that one pass deflection that the pass was intercepted. But he was credited for that with the deflection. I think that was against Forest View. But I'm excited about McGowan. He's a gamer for sure.
Yeah, if we look at the sacks, 3.5 total. Nick Vinson is usually harassing the quarterback. He only has 1 sack, unfortunately, for a penalty. He didn't participate in a lot of the first game, but look for him to get on track tonight. The defensive end position. Coltrane has a sack. A number of others have half a sack. Would like to see this Burns pass rush get after Littlejohn and his guys on the other side of the ball.
Well, you can't leave out Kahari Haynes from this. I think you said he was a little bit nicked up beginning of the season or before the first game. Obviously, App State commit. He's been heavily recruited, all over the country. I expect to see a big game out of him, if he's 100% for sure.
Haynes, Corey Haynes, Okay, so that's just kind of a brief rundown. We only have 2 games so far, and like I said, this is a big one. Moving forward, the Chris Blanton Bowl is going to be next week in Lawndale as Watauga comes down on the mountain to visit Burns, and that'll be on 9/9 next week. And then, shall we say, the soft underbelly of the schedule. Highland Tech, Bessemer City, Thomas Jefferson are coming. Thank you, sir. Good folks at Kings Mountain providing us with some popcorn tonight. Can't have a ball game without popcorn. And then East Gaston and Cherryville. So after that part, then the big one in Shelby. So this will be the toughest team. I think next week's going to be tough too, but this will be the toughest team until maybe week 1 or week 2 of the playoffs. It might be the
toughest game we play all year, including playoffs.
So, there's a lot of good teams, and I know that people pay attention to these rankings. They have us highly ranked and Kings Mountain highly ranked, but I think you got to play a few games. You got to Shelby is still ranked, I want to say very highly, even though they haven't won yet. But look who they played.
I think they have them like number 4 or 5, and they got 0-2 record.
But look where they played. Yeah. They played AC Reynolds, a 4A school, and they played Kings Mountain, a 3A school. So they played up both. So again, things are going to have to sort things out. We know that Shelby's going to perform very well in the conference, as is Burns. But I think these games here, the true test. To see where your football team is and to see where your football team needs to improve going forward.
Yeah, if you have a drop-off competition in the conference schedule, these games really prepare you for those, prepare you for later on in the playoffs.
All right, so I want to remind our listeners we do have an iconic motor company player to watch here on the Bill Schubert Heating and Air pregame show. So, Matt, I'll let you select one, and then I'll select one.
I mean, you got to go with Ben Mooney again. It seems like he's that one every week, but it's very deserving. Like I said, this Bulldog offense runs through him. He's progressed so much in the past 2 years as a quarterback. He makes good decisions. He don't throw a ton of interceptions. He makes good reads. And so, I think this game, a lot of it's going to come down to Ben Mooney tonight.
All right, you went offense. I'm going defense. Marshall McGowan. Marshall, rewatch the broadcast knowing I'm giving you your press coverage that you wanted tonight. And the reason why you're my player to watch, you're our leading tackler, and you've got your hands full tonight with Littlejohn and Lloyd and Sanders and a number of offensive weapons on that Kings Mountain side of the football. So there you go, buddy.
Yeah, you got your recognition,
man. Got your recognition. Now live up to it.
That's right.
So Ben Mooney and Marshall McGowan are two iconic motor company players to watch. We'll have more of the Bill Schubert Heating and Air pregame show in just a few minutes. I think we're going to do the coin toss here shortly. We'll try to find out who the captains are, who's going to control the opening James River Equipment kickoff. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Burnside Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
Come see the all-new Bobcat CT1021 and CT1025 compact tractors. Now available at West End Sales in Vail. It's great for maneuvering around the barn, sheds, and landscaping. It's perfect for mowing. Features include 4-wheel drive and a 21 and 25 horsepower diesel engine with hydrostatic transmission. See it today at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. See their page at whatsupchopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
Hey y'all, it's Matt and Jennifer from Wright's Jewelry in Falston. We are your go-to shop for custom designs,
From new engagement rings to one-of-a-kind Wright's custom jewelry designs.
including divorce rings.
Yeah, we can do it all. Mention football to receive $200 off your next $600 engagement ring purchase or new custom design piece during this 2022 football season.
All right, don't just trust anyone, as we are a rare gem trusted by this community for 85 years strong.
They're everywhere. Your yard, your kitchen, your bedroom. Invading your home and property, spreading disease, and destroying everything in their path. If you don't act, they'll multiply, crawling ever closer to you and your family. The only thing they fear is the web. Nealon Coal Termite and Pest Control. Call today for their new service special and save $25. Bugs, beware of the web.
This area Skag dealer is Elliott Supply Company in Polkville. How would you like to win a brand new Skag? Of course you would. Just drive by Elliott Supply in Polkville and pick up an entry ticket for $10. All proceeds will be going to the Polkville Baptist Church. You could be the winner of a Skag Liberty 2 52-inch mower. It'll be given away August 28th. Again, tickets are $10 each and are available at Elliott Supply Company on Highway 182 in Polkville or from any member of the Polkville Baptist Church.
Back to John Gamble Stadium. Tom Cinefani and Matt Royster on this Bill Schubert Heating and Air pregame show. Brought you our iconic motor company player to watch, Ben Mooney, Marshall McGowan. And Matt wanted to talk about Kings Mountain a little bit. So my research, Lamont Littlejohn having a pretty good year, averaging 144 yards a game, QB rating of 103.5. He has thrown 5 touchdowns against 2 interceptions.
Well, like I said, it's always good to know, who you're playing, what you're up against. I got the number one running back, Caleb Hollins, got 98 rushing yards and a touchdown. Like I say, Jaquaylin Sanders, 92 yards, 2 touchdowns. Looks like they're pretty balanced. Saw some of the highlights on Max Preps.
It's been by committee. It's been Holland,
Yeah.
Jeffries, and Richardson. They're averaging 133 yards a game, which is pretty good, but like Holland's the leading carrier, leading rusher with 49 yards per game. So I expect to see a lot of different ball carriers with the ball tonight.
Yeah.
And receiving, coach's son, Lloyd, averaging 17 yards a catch, 68 yards a game, and a touchdown. And Sanders has 2 touchdowns for the Mountaineers for the total of 5. They're spreading the ball around pretty well, too. 5 touchdowns, 4 different guys have caught them.
Yeah. They run a spread formation. I saw them run a couple pistols, wing T formation. So we'll see a lot of different looks out of this Kings Mountain offense.
And Caleb Holland leading the team in overall yards, all-purpose yards, 110 a game, 55 yards per. And defense, look again, it's Jake Lloyd leading the team in tackles, 8 per game. But Simpson, the junior for Kings Mountain, leads the team with 4 tackles for loss.
Yeah. And like I said, they're coming off a big win against Asheville. You know, Asheville's a good team, and they beat them 24-0 last week. So, obviously, it's going to be a tough match tonight.
I think I heard the Kings Mountain guys say they had like 5 or 6 sacks last week against Asheville. Did shut them out.
Yep.
So it was a really good defensive showing for the Kings Mountain Mountaineers last week.
Yep.
And if we want to recap their brief season, opened up with a win at Shelby, 28-26. They defeated Asheville here at John Gamble Stadium, 24-0. Tonight, Burns. Next week, they're sort of in the same scenario as we are. Hunter Huss, North Gaston, Forest View. Little lull in their schedule.
Yeah.
You'd expect them to get by all 3 of those teams.
Yeah.
Then the big one, South Point. Kings Mountain hosts South Point here at John Gamble Stadium on October 7th. Go to Stuart Kramer and Ashbrook. Expect them to do well in both those games. And then the big one at Crest, which, depending where South Point is, Crest is, Kings Mountain is, that's going to have conference title implications.
Oh, there's always a lot on the line for them, last game of the season. But like I say, this is a county rivalry game, and even though it is a non-conference, I mean, this is a huge game for county bragging rights.
Well, not only that, but you have to take into consideration what's your max prep rating going to be, and that depends on who you play. So just playing against better competition is going to help you in getting that win because, like it or not, some of the softer teams in the Burns schedule is not going to help that. And I would really say that if Burns is able to get 4-0 out of here and somehow get by Shelby at the end, they still may have a hard time getting that number 1 overall seed because some of the scheduling, in the middle is beyond their control. They can't do anything about it. Hopefully they do revisit these conference alignments because right now they've really got some mismatches in our conference. So I've been on that soapbox for a couple of years now. They need to do something about that. I think Kings Mountain League is much more competitive, and I think teams like Hunter Huss, Stuart Kramer that might have a down year, Forest View, very good last year, graduated some guys, just not as strong this year. They've had a tough time in their 2 games, but they'll be back. And some of the schools that, you only got 400 or 500 kids, a Bessemer City, a Cherryville, a Thomas Jefferson, they're just going to have a harder time fielding a team that can compete with a Burns, a Shelby, those caliber teams.
I miss the days when all 4 county schools were in the same conference. I think that was perfectly lined up, but can't control that. We got to worry about tonight's game. We can't worry about seedings for playoffs. It's just the 3rd week of the season, so we got a tough task tonight. We're going to beat these Mountaineers for sure.
Yeah, and really the defensive side of the ball is what would concern me because they do seem to be pretty strong on the defensive side of the ball. And you may say, well, they gave up 26 to Shelby. If you only give up 26 to Shelby, that's a pretty solid defensive effort. So I think they're going to be pretty strong on the defensive side of the ball. And I worry about our defensive side of the ball because I think we're very good. I think we're very skilled. It's hot. It's humid. I don't want to really have to go real deep. I kind of wish this game was in late October and not early September because it is just very warm, and especially down on that field, on that turf.
Absolutely.
It just cooks on the – and the pros and cons of the turf, I mean, if it rains, you're good. Squeegee it off. You don't have to cut it. You don't have to line it. It saves a tremendous amount of work. But I'm not the biggest fan of it. I guess I'm a traditionalist. I like the natural surface. And this time of year, it really gets warm down on that field.
Well, from an injury standpoint, I think you have better footing. I think your body reacts better to natural grass. You have better give. I think, you plant your foot on turf, it is sometimes sticks.
You definitely have to get different footwear for this, that's for sure.
I think we'll get the national anthem here, Tom.
Okay, so I'm going to step away. We'll be back. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sale.
Oh dear, what can the matter be? Nothing at all at Parker Family Feed in Bellwood. They have everything you need to help you during deer season. Parker Family Feed now has deer block, deer corn, and buck urine. Before you head out to the woods, head out to Parker Family Feed. See them for all your livestock feed, fencing, fence post, hay twine, and coming soon, chickens for the fall. See the girls today at Parker Family Feed, 121 Carpenters Grove Church Road off Highway 18 North in Bellwood. Like them on Facebook too.
The 30th anniversary sale continues at Essener Auto Sales in Shelby. Come check them out all year long with some great anniversary specials. Find out how easy it can be for you to be one of their satisfied customers. Yes, 30 years ago, Susie and Richie started Essener Auto Sales, striving to give you the best deal possible on a quality pre-owned vehicle. See them today at 417 South Post Road in Shelby, online at srautosales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. That's Essener Auto Sales in Shelby. Tops Pizza and Pasta in Fallston is happy to help sponsor the broadcast of Burns High football. For over 22 years, Tops Pizza and Pasta has been serving this area with the best pizza around. Come one or come all, eat in their big dining room. Pick it up or have it delivered by calling 704-538-3344. Pizza, pasta dinners, wings, subs, salads, sides, and even desserts. Come by before the big game. You'll be glad you did at Tops Pizza and Pasta, 4813 Fallston Road, Highway 18 in Fallston. Open Monday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m., 10:30 a.m. to 9, Friday and Saturday. Closed on Sundays. Online at topspizzaandpasta.com. Celebrating lives and healing grieving hearts. That's the theme of the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Fallston and the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home on Dixie Street in Cherryville. Their staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. For more information, visit the websites at StameyTysingerFuneralHome.com and StameyCherryvilleFuneralHome.com, both giving you the gift of comfort for you and your family. It's time to fall into savings and get ready for cooler weather with a call to Shelby Heating and Air. Right now, they have some fall service deals and other great deals. Like right now, they're offering a fall service special of $89 for a heating system checkup. Don't you be left out in the cold. Also, get up to $750 with a special Shelby Heated and Air discount on qualifying systems. Be ready for the cold with one call to Shelby Heated and Air, 1990 Eves Road in Shelby. Call 704-487-7877. Online at shelbyheating.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. Since 1968, Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs has been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at PutnamDistributors.com. Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs, offering quality automotive parts and supplies for over 50 years.
Welcome back to the Bill Schufert Heating and Air pregame show. Tom Cinefani and Matt Royster, and we've got the captains for the Kings Mountain Mountaineers, so we'll try to get those young men some recognition. Looks like number 3, Caleb Holland, number 64, and that is Isaiah Eskridge, 54, that is Michael Lubis. Am I reading that correctly?
Yes.
And number 15, and that is A.J. Richardson. Not sure who the Burns captains are. They haven't come out yet, Matt.
Yeah, the team's not out from the I don't think they've run out of the tunnel yet.
No, and the Burns cheerleaders, and this is, if you do listen on the radio, we appreciate that, or you listen on YouTube, but they had the Kings Mountain Band on the field. They did a tremendous job with the national anthem. You got the Kings Mountain cheerleaders with the flags. You got the Burns cheerleaders with the banner, and the kids down here, the iconic, the school nuts over there with the flags and all. Just, I mean, it's just kind of the feel of the game. It's just a special thing. Friday nights all across America where you have Friday night football. It's just a really great experience. I'm just glad I get paid to watch it every Friday.
Absolutely. And this is a good facilities out here too. I mean, it's kind of a college field. There's a lot of excitement out here tonight. It's a big game for sure. Pretty
good crowd for Burns and their band clad in white T-shirts. And Kings Mountain, they've got the full unis on, so they are sweating out down there on that field.
They're in full black.
I'll tell you what, they're going to have to wash those uniforms tonight because they're sweating in them pretty good right now. It's warm down there.
So about the Burns captains coming out on the field, trotting out.
I was just thinking to myself, I was like, I think I can skip the steam room. It's pretty sticky in here. Yeah, we'll forget about it once this game gets going. So let's see who we've got for Burns. And let's see. Are they booing us?
Yeah, sure are. Looks like we got Kahari Haynes. We got 75. We got Kavion Hopper, Ryan Thompson, and L.J. Allen.
Yeah, it's
will be the
L.J.
captains
Allen
for
will be
Burns
the
tonight.
captain. So it's Allen, Hopper, Thompson, and Haynes. What were they booing?
I just
We hadn't even run on the field yet.
the boo when the captains came out.
I guess.
Can't imagine the boos we'll get when we actually run out into the
Yeah,
field. But
I guess.
that's part of the game, I guess, right?
All right, so here comes the coin toss. And once again, thank you for listening to the Bill Schufert Heating and Air pregame show. As always, Burns football is brought to you by West End Sales. And captains now exchanging pleasantries. And they're high-fiving a little bit, so this is the calm before the storm. And referees are going to get in there. I'm sure they're telling them good sporting behavior at all times.
You know, going back to playing on turf, Tom, I don't know if any of our guys have played on turf much or at all. Have they?
I don't know what they. I don't
the
know
game.
what they did in the summer. You know, there may be some colleges they went to play on it. I'm trying to think anybody else who's got it. I went to Highland Tex Field to play soccer, the one they play football on. I think that game will be played at Hunter Huss High School.
Yeah.
Let's see who's won the toss. And I believe as Burns won the toss, and they will receive. So they will receive the James River equipment kickoff. But they do a lot of 7-on-7s in the summer, so they may have had an opportunity to play on some turf.
Yeah.
What they got?
We hadn't played here since before they had turf. You remember 2019 we played the game we were supposed to play here at Gardner Webb, and that was at turf. But I don't think a lot of those guys were on this team now.
Well, that was really nice to get into Gardner Webb's press box.
Yeah.
I'm missing it right now.
Yeah. Nice to have some AC in.
Yeah. But, you know, we have a pretty good vantage point here. Kings Mountain folks have been really good to us, giving us a good place to watch the game. And the Kings Mountain crowd, here they come. They're coming out of the trees. Look at this. They're coming. They're walking out of the wilderness. They are true Mountaineers. They're coming literally down the mountain onto the field. And I like to see this. Some of the teams around. Burns has got their rubbing of the Bulldog as they come down with the fireworks and all that stuff down the hill.
Reminiscent of Clemson. They're
Running
running down the hill.
Clemson doesn't have fireworks, though. We got fireworks.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that's one of the little nice things that we do at Burns. And let's
It's good to see the school traditions.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's got their own little thing they do, and so that's good for morale and for everybody.
Look how nice that Kings Mountain banner is. I hate to tear that up. Looks like somebody worked a long time on that banner.
Not sure what they're waiting on, but both
I don't
teams
know
are
either.
just kind of standing idle right now.
They're waiting. So why don't we take a minute, and we'll be back. Probably have the James River Equipment kickoff. You're listening to the Bill Schufert Heating and Air pregame show, brought to you by West End Sales.
When it comes to taxes, you need to see the tax professional. That's Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service in Shelby. And you've gotten a little letter from the IRS, come see Numbers. Get the advantage. They'll help you take advantage of the credits and deductions that you deserve. Just call 704-484-2783. See Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. They are there for you. Make this the summer event at Barburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Hurry in now for 0% APR for 72 months or $1,000 retail consumer cash on select new 2022 Dodge Charger and Challenger SXT or GT V6 models when financed through Chrysler Capital. Make this the summer event at Barburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, located at 1310 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
All right, not sure what the delay is, as neither team has run on the field.
Yeah, both teams just kind of staying idle right now. It's 7:30 already. It should be time for kickoff.
I'm not really sure. It's not a lights-out delay like we had last week. I don't think it is. When I refereed some soccer last weekend, we had a heat delay, but it was like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't think that would be it.
Nah.
And I'm not sure if something's not working. It looks like the scoreboard's working. The play clock is working.
If there was a lightning delay, I think he would make the announcement. People would be exiting the stadium.
I don't think it is. And you might think that's crazy, but if there's any, here they come. All right,
Burns.
Here comes Burns, and I don't know what they were waiting on, but doesn't matter. Burns in blue helmets, white shirts, blue pants. Kings Mountain in black, trimmed in gold and white. Here they come. Been waiting for this one. Really have had this one circled for a while. Had the big one at Crest, and now another big one here with the Kings Mountain Mountaineers as they come jogging on the field.
This will definitely test what they're worth for sure. This is a good testing point to see what they're made of for sure.
So Coach Devine has done really a splendid job since he's taken over the program a few years back. And as I said, I think he's put together a solid staff and really got this program going in the right direction. Every single year been making the playoffs. So very happy with where this Bulldog program is right now. But as you said, test your mettle tonight as they're going to receive the kickoff. And I assume it'll be Haynes and Thompson and Jeremiah Norris back there, as it usually is, as the Kings Mountain Band now leaves the field.
They're taking their sweet time, aren't they, Tom?
Well,
I don't know if this game's ever going to kick off.
Well, last week we had a 25-minute delay in the dark, and some of the shenanigans by the hooligans have led to a new policy. You may not enter a Cleveland County football game under, I think, 13 or 14 years old without being supervised by an adult.
I did see a little extra security as I came in the gate today, so that's always a good thing.
Yeah, Kings Mountain's finest has been on patrol. And, thank you. Matt Bridges there. Matt Bridges, athletic director, checking on us. We appreciate Mr. Bridges letting us come on over here and broadcast, and we'll extend that courtesy to the Kings Mountain Mountaineer broadcast next year.
Boy, sorry, I want to give a shout-out to future Bulldog quarterback, Union Terriers quarterback, Case Briley, listening in tonight. Thanks for tuning in, Case.
All right, looks like it's Kahari Haynes, I believe. No, that's Thompson and Norris back deep. And I think that's Johnny Johnson as one of the up men, and L.J. Allen as the kicker. I think it's
that's
34.
Jaden Ellis for Kings Mountain.
Ellis. Foot the ball. James River kickoff underway, and he booms one. It looks like it's going to get into the end zone, and in high school you can't take it out of the end zone, so Burns will start first down and 10 from there. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, Ellis with a big leg.
Looks like we got offside.
I was noticing him during warm-ups. He's got a pretty big leg out there. I'm assuming he's a field goal kicker as well.
Well, you don't need to be offside when a guy kicks it into the end zone, so Burns is going to get another crack at it. Now Ellis is going to have to back up to the 30-yard line, but I tell you what, this kid's got a leg.
Absolutely. I saw him. He was kicking field goals from 35, 40-yard lines. So
that's next level there. If you can get touchbacks in high school, you got a good chance to play at the next level.
It reminds me of Benfield from Burns a few years ago. He had a pretty good leg, Zach.
Yeah. So the referee a little confused about where the ball is.
So now they originally kick off from the 40-yard line.
They kick off from the 40, and they back it up to the 30. And pro ball is 35. I want to say it's 35 in college, too.
So this ball, like I said, we got Ryan Thompson, Norris back deep for Burns. We may get a return on this ball.
It's boring in pro football. They kick it through the end zone every time.
Pretty much, yeah.
So Ellis set to go. Jogs up, put the ball underway. Not nearly as good this time, so it's going to be fielded, I believe, by Thompson, who's at the 15, 20, trying to pick his way. But he's going to be wrestled down there by number 7. And I believe that's Jason Melton for the Mountaineers, as Burns will start first and 10 from their own 23.
Yeah, pretty good coverage there starting off for Kings Mountain. Burns will start on about their own 23-yard line. So let's see what Ben Mooney and this Bulldog offense can get going first drive of this game.
I want to recognize some of the offensive linemen. We got Bo Westbrook out there. We got Tristan Garland out there, 54, Caleb Bird. Offensive line been doing a good job this year. Try to get you some of the others. As Mooney's in the shotgun, he's got 4 wide receivers. Norris back to his left. Man in motion is Thompson. Got a little misdirection to Norris. He's trapped in the backfield trying to get away, and he's going to step out of bounds for a big loss on first down. He lost about 6.
Yeah, nothing doing there. Melton was there to kind of push him backwards for a loss on the play. So not a good open play there for Burns. Second and 16.
Tried to fool them a little bit by running Thompson in motion, but they didn't bite on it. So now they're behind the sticks. Yeah, that's a 6-yard loss, second down and 16. But remember, they got off to a bad start last week. 3 and out, and Crest took the lead.
Oh, absolutely.
So Mooney in the gun again, 4 wide receivers. Norris in the backfield with him. Mooney claps the hands. He's got it. Quickly out of his hands and complete. Thompson breaks a tackle, bulls his way to the 25. Good gain. Give him about 9 or 10 yards, sets up 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, good little pass. Got across the original line of scrimmage, across the 25, and we got a manageable 3rd down play now.
So 3rd down 7 from just over the 25-yard line. If you're just joining us, no score on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. Just underway first quarter. It is 3rd down, big 3rd down 6 as 4 wide receivers again from Mooney. Pretty much an empty set here. Going to be throwing it. He's back. They're chasing him. Got to get rid of it. Got a man. It's Thompson. Will he get to the sticks? He does. First down. That is a Falston Pharmacy first down. Great throw and catch for the Bulldogs. Ball out to the 38-yard line.
Excellent throw there, Ben Mooney. He had Curtis Simpson all over him for Kings Mountain and caught Ryan Thompson across the middle of the field for the first down. Good completion there to move the sticks here.
What you like is the patience of Mooney to wait for that play and not panic when he's under pressure.
Yep.
So first down and a big one after the loss on first down. Ball out to the 38-yard line. Mooney in the gun again. Single back set. That's Norris back with him. 4 wide receivers as Mooney checks things out. Claps his hands, has the snap. Norris will try. No, Mooney will keep it, and he's bottled up, and he'll get nothing. Penalty marker comes down in the vicinity of holding.
Yeah, that play may be coming back.
And that is a hold against Burns. And in high school, you almost have to take them because they mark it from the spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say the spot was around the 36-yard line, and that'll be a 12-yard penalty. And Burns behind the sticks again. So the ball was at the 39. Now it's all the way back to the 27, so that's a 12-yard penalty.
Play was designed well. I think if he'd have kept it with Norris, I think he may could have gained positive yards. But credit that Mountaineer defense for recognizing that.
Tell you what, they're not having the run. This 4-man front of the Mountaineers has bottled up the run game for Burns. So first down 22 as Mooney claps the hands. He's in the pocket. He dumps it out. And that's going to be a big loss. There's a big hit there by Kings Mountain. I think it's number 2. Laid the wood to him behind the sticks.
Yeah, that's Andre Willis with a big hit on Norris for the loss on the play. That'll bring up a long second down play.
Burns is going in the wrong direction as that play just took too long to develop. And I tell you what, that was a mean hit. Glad Norris is okay.
Yeah, Mooney had pressure, try to drop off the Norris on that right side, but that'll bring up the second, and they call it 32.
Yeah. Not a lot of plays in the playbook for 2nd and 32, so get about half of it and then try to get this in 2 chunk plays, but this is going to be tough. 4 wide receivers again, and now we've got a stoppage of the clock. Flag comes down, and play clock's at 0. That's probably going to be 5 more yards against the Bulldogs, and they're going backwards. Yeah, that's 17 yards in penalties on this drive alone.
Yeah, not how you want to start this game if you're Burns. That'll back them up all the way to the about 11, 12-yard line.
12-yard line. Second down, call a Uber. 2nd and 37.
Well, as you say, there's no need to try to throw a long bomb here.
You're just trying to get some field position here. You're probably going to have to punt, so hopefully gain some field position back. As 9:37 on the clock. 2nd 37, Mooney back, and he's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked. It was number 15 that got him first, and that was Richardson, and he's all the way back to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, we'll be calling Richardson's name a lot tonight. He played well last year. He's been a force for Kings Mountain for several years now, and came up the middle and got Mooney for the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd and 44 for Burns.
3rd and 4. That's not made up. It is 3rd down and 44 yards to go. As Burns initially got 1 first down, 17 yards in penalties, and then a tackle for loss has not helped their cause. As Mooney's going to hand it off, see if he can get something. As Norris tries to bounce it outside, he won't get much. He lost another 2 yards.
That's Melton again for Kings Mountain. So Burns will be punting out of their end zone this opening possession.
Yeah, so that was just
Mooney will be in the punt.
3 tackles for loss for that Kings Mountain defense on that opening drive alone, and that defense that shut out the Asheville Cougars last week has picked up where it left off.
Well, we knew they were going to be a force coming in tonight, and they proved themselves on that first drive.
So Mooney to punt it literally from the shadow of his own goalpost. And not sure who's back for Kings Mountain, but he's standing at the 37-yard line. Kings Mountain will have excellent field position. Snap a little high. Mooney's got it. Wobbly kick, not a thing of beauty, and it's going to roll dead at about the 22-yard line, so only about a 19-yard punt. And Kings Mountain's in the driver's seat, 22-yard line for their first possession.
Well, like I say, not how you want to start that game, but let's see what this Bulldog defense can do. You know, if we can limit them to a field goal here, I think that would be a good moral victory here.
So Kings Mountain takes it on the BHS 22-yard line as what started out maybe as a promising drive after that initial first down. You know, what they call it in baseball is minimize. That's what you want to do here, minimize.
Yep. If we can keep them out of the end zone, that would be a victory.
3 down linemen there for Burns. Littlejohn, they got a little offset eye through a crease. I believe I want to say that's number 3.
That's Holland.
Holland.
Yep.
And he bangs down. He's got about 7. It'll set up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, that's our leading rusher coming into tonight, coming in with over 100 yards rushing. Move it close to a first down across the 15, about 2nd and 2 to go.
Yeah, this is one of those sudden change situations where you don't expect to be in this position, especially after you got a first down. So need to buckle down here. 3 down linemen again, 3 linebackers. Kings Mountain counters with an offset eye and 3 wide receivers. Looked like he moved a little early, got away with it. Swarm there. There's our man McGowan, who knocks him down. I don't think he got anything. It'll set up a big 3rd down and 3 for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, I thought there might have been a little movement on the Burns line, but it looks like he didn't cross the neutral zone.
Well, it just looks like, and I will say this, that in a lot of the games I've done, it looks like players on both sides, I mean, on all, including ours, move a little bit before the snap.
Yeah.
But I think it's like a Balkan baseball. Nobody wants to call it because the game will take forever.
Yeah.
So power formation there, 3 running backs, Littlejohn under center. I'm not sure who's got it. He's bottled up at first, fighting his way, still fighting, going to depend on the spot of the football.
That's Richardson, the ball carrier for Kings Mountain.
As Wilson for Burns and others were there. I don't know if he got it, and I think Greg Lloyd is going to go for it.
Well, they're going
and there's a first down. Okay,
yep.
So they're going to give him 3 yards and a Falston Pharmacy first down, as it looked like he was stacked up but was able to push forward and get that first down.
They brought in their Bubba package, brought in A.J. Richardson, big dude, 6'1", 235.
Same here. 3 running backs again, and they're going to run, I think is that Holland or is that number 8?
That's 0. That's Kendrick, Robert Kendrick, ball carrier.
So Kendrick didn't get anything. Let's see if that's the first tackle for loss for Burns, and they turn the down marker and don't move the stick.
It's like that's Kavion Hopper, and that's Kamari Surratt on the tackle for Burns.
Hopper's been a space eater down there for the Burns. That is a tackle for loss. That's going to be a 1-yard loss. And the first tackle for loss, Kings Mountain had 3 tackles for loss on their first defensive stand. And again, a big package there. They got double to the right. Call that the double hug. Play action pass. Littlejohn, man, wide open. He'll walk into the end zone for a touchdown. That's number 44 for Kings Mountain, and that's fair. And it's 6-0 Mountaineers after that numbers bookkeeping touchdown.
Yeah, kind of fooled Burns there. I don't think they were expecting. I think he'd come out of the tight end position, maybe snuck out there wide open for the touchdown.
So with 5:45 left to go on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard, touchdown, Littlejohn to Fair. So that is Fair with the touchdown, 12 yards.
And it's Jaden Ellis in the kick for Kings Mountain.
So this is the Nealon Cole extra point. Up and good. We'll be back in 67. 7-0 Mountaineers when we come back.
Bayada Home Health Care continues to grow, and because of this growth, they are in need of new employees. See Bayada Home Health Care today and join their growing team of healthcare professionals with immediate opportunities in Gaston, Lincoln, and Cleveland counties. And they are COVID-19 compliant, taking all safety precautions possible with an experienced, trained staff. Just call 704-669-4000, 704-669-4000, or visit the website at bayada.com. Bayada Home Health Care. They love what they do.
Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia has just gotten a whole lot bigger, and we mean a whole lot bigger. They have just purchased MS Power Sports in Gastonia and are now your dealer for Honda, Suzuki, and Kawasaki, along with CF Moto, Yamaha, and Polaris. Golf carts too. One big dealer under one big roof, plus a complete parts and service department. Full Throttle Power Sports, 101 Indian Walk off I-85 in Lowell, online at ncfullthrottle.com, and see their page at whatsupshopper.com.
We're back. personal foul against the Bulldogs.
I didn't see that call for sure.
So that is another 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, I'm not sure the reason behind that.
So that is 27, 33 yards in penalties, 4 tackles for loss. And, if you could have scripted a worse start for Burns, I'd like to see it. I mean, they faced a 3rd down and 45 and lost 2 more yards.
Like I say, last week against Crest, our opening drive then, we stalled and didn't do anything. So you never know.
That was,
I got confidence in this Bulldog
You better
offense.
watch out for an onside kick.
Yeah, this far.
Yeah,
in the field,
because
for sure.
when you're kicking it off from their 45, he does not. He just boots it into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. That's a James River Equipment touchback. And Burns, as they were last week, slow start, gave up a touchdown on the first defensive possession. Time to make some adjustments.
What do you think they need to do, Tom?
Well, I think they just need to their blocking scheme doesn't seem to be working right now. Just communicate with that offensive line, figure out what's going on. I know that Kings Mountain's got 4 down linemen there. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they need to bring in maybe they're going to bring in somebody, I'm trying to think of an extra tight end or an extra, blocking back in there to create some space for the running game. And that's going to be Norris. Now he's through a crease. Now he's to the 25, 30, 35. Makes a man miss. He's to the 40 before he's tripped up, and that's going to be a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Well, that's what you need to do right there. Just give it to Norris. Big-time run there across the 40-yard line, and that's enough to energize this Bulldog offense. Move the chains, bring up first down.
21-yard run.
Right on about the 41.
So that's going to bring it up to the 41, and that's just what Burns needed.
Yeah, good hard run. I love the way Norris runs. Runs with aggression every single play. Even if the game's out of hand, he's always running hard.
And man in motion is Thompson with 3 wide receivers, and it's going to be Norris again through a crease again. 45, bulls his way to the 48-yard line, gain of 7 or 8. That'll set up second and short.
Another big-time run up to almost midfield. Another good run by Norris.
What I was trying to say is I was having a complete brain cramp is bringing an H-back, and that's been Zach Courier sometimes. Right. They haven't really used that yet. And into the game. See, there it is. See what I'm talking about, Matt?
Yeah.
That's the H-back there that they've brought in like as an extra blocker. I've seen them do that in a lot of their running formation. So empty set, though.
Graham Warlick in the game as well.
Yeah, I wonder if this is going to be a quarterback run. Let's see. Mooney claps the hands, claps it again. Nope, he's going to throw. He drops back. He's under pressure. He's sacked. And didn't get the blocking scheme right that time. Loss of 8 is going to set up 3rd and 10 as the 5th tackle for loss for the Kings Mountain defense.
Yeah, that's Curry on the sack for Kings Mountain. I guess that's the disadvantage of emptying the backfield is that blocking.
Yep.
It's nice to have somebody back there to protect you.
Yep. So loss of 8, 3rd down and 10. And, yeah, that's what I thought they might do, but they didn't have Norris back there. It was a passing play all the way. And
got Johnny Johnson in the game as well for Burns.
So, not at running back, wide receiver. Three wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right, trips to the left. Mooney claps the hands, and Norris will try it again through a crease. 45, lost his footing. He's up to the 48-yard line, setting up 4th down and 3. Decision time for Coach Devine.
Yeah, it's a tough call at midfield. You hate to give up that field position if you don't make it. I'm not sure about that spot right there. It looks like he got almost to the 50.
No.
I guess they're saying when he slipped, his knee was down.
And let's see what they're going to do.
Don't look like I'm too happy about that.
No.
And that makes a difference in their play call or play decision right there for sure.
And now it's going to be, I believe that's Johnson back to punt.
Yeah.
So Johnny Johnson into punt for Burns as 3rd and 4 around midfield. Is a bridge too far. And they'll punt it. And now I think we may have a timeout as the play clock was running down. Timeout, Kings Mountain. So we'll be back 7-0 Kings Mountain on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. We'll be right back. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
Yes, it's electric at Carter Chevrolet in Shelby. Come see the all-new electric first ever Chevy Silverado. You'll get a charge out of it. It's definitely more than just a truck. But that's not all. Ask about the first ever all-electric Chevy Blazer EV with an 8-year, 100,000-mile battery warranty. Car shopping is made easy at Carter Chevrolet, and they'll buy your car. Carter Chevrolet, 200 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at carterchevyofshelby.com and see their page at whatsupshopper.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
It's back, the Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th, packed with entertainment including 2 big demolition derbies, October 1st and 8th. Ride Harper Rides will be there with 6 new rides, including The Beast. Shows include Hot Diggity Dog, Act Monsters Chainsaw, Renee Riddle, ventriloquist comedian and singer Sylvia Fletcher, The Victoria Circus, and more. Go online and get your advanced all-day armbands for just $20. The 2022 Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th. For more information, go online at clevelandcountyfair.com.
And an absolute missile launched by Johnny Johnson pins the Mountaineers back at their own 5. Great punt by Johnny Johnson.
Couldn't have done that any better right at the 5-yard line. So good flip and field position there for Burns. But like I say, that when they called Norris down 3 yards earlier than what we thought he was, that hurt their play call. I think they were going to go for it.
Yeah,
if he only had 1 yard to go, I think they were going to go for it.
Yeah, 4th down and about they showed about 4th down and 5. That's 4 or 5 yards there.
Yeah.
So there's a holding call against the Mountaineers that'll back them up inside the 5.
Half the distance.
So that goes down in the book as a 3-yard penalty. So
if you're just listening, Shelby over Crest, 7-0 so far.
all right, here at 7-0 Mountaineers on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales. And Kings Mountain's got a long way to go, 98 yards away from the end zone. So Burns needs to make a stand here, keep them down there as Littlejohn's in the gun. They're spreading it out, though, 3 wide receivers. And that's 21, hasn't touched the ball yet, but that's Jeffries. He's in the backfield. Does he get a touch there? Looks like he did. He's through a little crease. Haynes is after him. He gets him. But not before he's got a pretty nice gain. He's out to the 7. Give him about 4 yards.
That's Haynes, and that's your boy McGowan there, made the initial contact. So good play there to minimize a big gain there.
So, yeah, it's a pretty good run on first down, a 4-yard run on first down. That's what you want. When you're backed up, get a little breathing room. And not sure what the stoppage is now.
Is there a timeout on the Burns side?
I do not know. Okay, we're just going to take a timeout with them, I think.
Could be a equipment timeout? Or?
I'm not sure. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Come see the all-new Bobcat CT1021 and CT1025 compact tractors. Now available at West End Sales in Vail. It's great for maneuvering around the barn, sheds, and landscaping. It's perfect for mowing. Features include 4-wheel drive and a 21 and 25 horsepower diesel engine with hydrostatic transmission. See it today at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
Well, that was a whatsupshopper.com timeout. I'm not sure why the officials called timeout. Might have been an equipment issue or something. I'm not sure. But, if it's an equipment issue, the young man's got to leave the field if there's something wrong with his helmet. But we'll see. Ball at the 7-yard line. They're calling it the 6 on the scoreboard. Looks like the 7. So it'll be 2nd down and about 6 for the Mountaineers. If you're just joining us, 2:38 left to go, first quarter, 7-0 Mountaineers, who had a very short field on their first possession and took it 4 plays, 22 yards for a touchdown.
Well, if you're Burns, you want to get a short possession here and get the ball back. Hopefully get in good field position. 3 and out would be very good here, as looks like Haynes coming on a blitz, and they're able to break it and get a first down and more, still on his feet. And that's Jeffries, and Jeffries fights his way out to the 21-yard line for a Falston Pharmacy first down, give him 14 yards. Yeah, Kings Mountain recognized a blitz by Haynes and was able to get around and will move the chains up to about the 21.
So, first down and 10 Mountaineers as they get out of jail, thanks to that nice Jeffries run. And moves it out to the 21-yard line, and this first quarter has been dominated by the Mountaineers. So first down 10, Littlejohn in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers. Looks like they got some extra blockers over here on the right side, some extra tight ends, and Jeffries will run it again. He's through a crease. Wilson hits him, can't knock him down. He gets out to maybe the 28-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 6.
Yeah, another pretty good run. I think that was Surratt there as well for the tackle.
So 2nd down and 4 as the Kings Mountain ground game now getting going here with Jeffries on this drive. So let's see if he remains the back. I think that still is. Is that
Caleb Holland?
Holland. So Holland. So they're kind of doing it by platoon, and a lot of extra beef on the line. Still going with extra tight ends, and Holland's going to try the left side, and he's got some room. He's to the 30. He's to the 35. Lowers the head, slam down, but he takes it out to about the 37-yard line, and that's going to be 9 yards and another Kings Mountain first down.
Yeah, tackle by McGowan up to about the 38-39. Kings Mountain's content on keeping it on the ground so far.
It looks like this one's coming back with a penalty, though, Matt.
Like it might be the vicinity of a hold.
And I would say it is. They're marking it back from the 26 all the way back to the 11-yard line. That's a 17-yard penalty.
A good break there if you're Burns, for sure.
So Kings Mountain with 20 yards and penalties on this drive, and that is really a lifesaver for Burns because Kings Mountain had it getting close to midfield. Instead, they're back inside their 20 thanks to that holding penalty. No, they're calling it second down and 16. So Kings Mountain behind the sticks, I believe, for the first time tonight. Or they had a second and 11 one time, but Littlejohn is going to run the ball again, and Coach Lloyd thinks he can run the ball on the Bulldogs as Johnny Johnson, Lamont Wilson, some others there in front of Holland, but he gets about 5 more yards. Interesting situation here. Third down and 10 for the Mountaineers.
And notice he brought his son Jake Lloyd in the block, in the fullback position on that play.
They're going to give him 8 yards.
A big defensive stand here for Burns. It'd be nice to get this defense off the field and flip this field position.
So all 5 plays that have counted have been on the ground. Now they put in an extra wide receiver, single back set. I believe that's still Holland. Burns looks like they're in press coverage. Littlejohn with time, over the middle, has a man complete. Big hit by Ryan Thompson, but he doesn't stop the first down as able to hold on to the ball is number 10 for Kings Mountain, and I believe that's Brown.
Yeah, good little slant across the middle. Met with authority by Ryan Thompson, but Kings Mountain did get the first down. So
that was a 14-yard pass and another first down for Kings Mountain, as they now have a couple of first downs on this drive, and they were backed up deep. Now they're on the move again. First quarter clock running down. 7-0 Mountaineers if you're just joining us.
30 seconds left in this first quarter. There's Lloyd and Holland again in the backfield.
See if they keep it on the ground, and Littlejohn play action, pump fakes, and he flips it out to Lloyd, and Lloyd leans forward. He'll have about 6 yards on first down, set up second and 4.
Good little open field tackle there by Surratt. Did get out of bounds, and we'll stop the clock.
And so we're going to have at least one more play in this quarter with 17 seconds left to go. And Burns just hasn't had an answer for the Kings. Oh, we have a penalty, so that's going to wipe out the pass.
Probably another holding. Let's see what the call is.
So let's see what the call is, and that'll back them up.
False.
Illegal procedure. So that's a 5-yard penalty, so Kings Mountain finds himself behind the sticks again. Wipes out the nice first down gain by Lloyd. First down 15. Clock will restart. And I don't think Kings Mountain's going to run another play because they don't have to, so we're going to step away. Kings Mountain owns the first quarter. 7-0 Mountaineers on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. We'll be back. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
Hey, I'm Joey Logano, and if you're looking for affordable quality equipment, James River delivers.
Whether you're mowing your lawn, hauling material, or baling hay, James River has the John Deere mowers, tractors, Gator utility vehicles, and implements you need to get it done fast. Plus, with low-rate financing and big cash rebates, James River makes owning a John Deere just as easy as it is to operate. Request a quote online at jamesriverequipment.com.
James River delivers affordable quality.
Clean up with a stop into the Falston Pharmacy in Falston, the Happy Pharmacy. The Falston Pharmacy has added a new household cleaning section. You'll find your favorite popular brand name cleaning items. And remember the Falston Pharmacy for all of your prescription needs. And be sure to use their convenient drive-through window. They want to be your local hometown pharmacy. So don't worry, be happy. Stop in at the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Falston. Like them on Facebook too.
We're back. First down and I think 15 for the Mountaineers after the penalty. So Kings Mountain has really dominated. this first quarter, and they've really only stopped themselves on this drive, but managed to overcome it twice and get a couple of first downs.
Well, they've kept it on the ground mostly, but then they came back that last first down and got that slant across the middle. So there's a lot of different ways that they can beat you.
They've really dominated possession in this quarter. Burns with a couple of first downs, but the first drive was disastrous. Kings Mountain with a short field scores, and now 1st and 15. Big play for the Bulldog defense as Vincent trying to get pressure, but open over the middle. A nice play. Littlejohn, I believe that's number 0.
That's Kendrick again for Kings Mountain.
And Kendrick over the middle, and he'll take it from the 34, 16 plus. He's taken down by Wilson.
Yeah,
16 plus 8. It's a 24-yard pass.
Yeah, ball's up to the 42 into Bulldog territory.
So now 3 first downs. As the clock winds, 11:46, and the middle has been open against the Burns defense.
Yeah, they found something there. Found a little weakness there in the Bulldog defense.
So 3 first downs on this drive, which started back on the 2-yard line. Littlejohn in the gun again, and he'll hand it off around the left side, and there's lots of running room. 30 to the 25-yard line, somewhere around there. Is that Kendrick again?
That's Robert Kendrick for Kings Mountain.
So Kendrick takes it from the 42 to the 24. That's an 18-yard, and they're getting yardage in chunks now. That's the 4th first down for Kings Mountain.
They got a lot of weapons. We didn't even really call Kendrick's name. Beginning of the game, we didn't see many stats for him. So credit them for utilizing their players well.
So Kings Mountain getting close to the red zone here. They scored on their opening drive, which was very short, 22 yards. Now they have a chance to complete a long scoring drive. Burns needs to come up with a play here. And in the gun, and did they whistle it dead? No, I thought they might have. Around the corner is 24, and I think that's 21. That's Jeffries, but he's got about 4 or 5 more yards to be 2nd and 6.
Look how much ground Kahari Haynes covered on that play. He was coming from the far left side and made that tackle.
Tackled him with the authority, and the referee went for a little tumble there. Yeah. He's okay, thank goodness.
Yeah.
You give him 5 yards. So it's really been a dominant possession here for the Mountaineers. They've been able to overcome the penalties. Single back set. They go big. They bring in extra tight ends. Probably a running play, and it is. Holland's going to try the right side. They're going to blow it dead. And
maybe some kind of false start on the play.
That's false start on Kings Mountain. So that is, they have had 30 yards in penalties, but it has not bothered them a bit.
Yeah, that's been their Achilles heel so far tonight. Knock them back 5 yards.
Yeah, so that just basically wipes out the run from Jeffries, and they'll do it again, 2nd and 10. And they do like that big package where they don't keep that H-back off the line. They're putting their tight ends right on the line of scrimmage and firing off the ball and creating some lanes for these Kings Mountain ball carriers.
Yeah, they're bringing a lot of different formations at Burns tonight.
So they like to do this too. A little offset eye. Lloyd is the fullback, and it's Holland as the tailback, and L.J. Allen trying to get on the field. So it'll be a timeout Burns. 7-0 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
You've been asking for them, and now they're here. The new Aaron zero-turn mowers, now back in stock at Hojo Power Sports and Equipment in Shelby. And mention this radio ad and get a special radio discount on these mowers. And also, just in, the new Troy-built rear tine tillers. Make gardening a breeze with the new Troy-built. And again, mention this radio ad and get special radio discounts on your new Troy-built at Hojo Power Sports and Equipment. 110 Griggs Street off South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Online at hojopower.net.
7-0 Kings Mountain on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. Tom Senefani and Matt Royster are with you from John Gamble Stadium, and it's been all Mountaineers in this little bit more than a quarter of play.
Yeah, they've moved ball downfield, but Kings Mountain has committed several penalties that's impeded their process. But.
So let's see if we can rebound here. As offset eye again as Little John in the gun. And play action. He tries the middle again. He's got a man. Stepped in front. Intercepted! Intercepted by Lamont Wilson. As Little John telegraphed the pass, there is a marker down. It's holding against the Mountaineers. And that is a big play for the Bulldog defense to get that stop.
Hey, Wilson read it out of the way. He didn't throw the ball as hard as he should have, and kind of lobbed it in there. And Wilson read it and dove for the interception. So just what this Bulldog defense needed to keep this Keys Mountain offense off the field.
So the ball, unfortunately, is on the BHS 5-yard line.
Hey, we'll take that all day long, for sure.
But other than that, I mean, that is a momentum shift because Kings Mountain looked like they were on their way to another touchdown.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like Little John lobbed it a little bit, didn't put as much on it as he probably should have, and Wilson capitalized on it.
It looked like the receiver was breaking free for a moment, but Wilson really read the route well, stepped in front, and now Burns has backed up, but with the football, with 11:01 left to go, down 7-0. And Mooney claps the hands, can't get anybody to jump offside. 3 wide receivers in this. Norris, now he'll move to Mooney's left as Mooney again claps the hands and barks the call, and Norris will get it through a little crease, bounces off another guy to the 5, 10, 15, 20. And depends on where they spot it. It's going to be a Falston Pharmacy first down. Nifty run by Norris.
How good is Norris running tonight, Tom?
I'll tell you what.
He is electric.
Let's see where they spot it.
That ought to move the chains.
Yeah, they're calling it the 24-yard line. So that's going to be a 19-yard run and a Falston Pharmacy first down for the Bulldogs.
Hey, if he keeps running like this, just keep feeding him the ball.
So first down. Burns got themselves out of jail a little bit. Ball out to the 24, clock moving. Oh, no, it's not. They went out of bounds. 10:51 to go, second quarter. 7-0 Kings Mountain if you're just joining us. And it's Mooney in the gun, and he'll try Norris again. Tries the left side through a little crease. There he goes, 30, 35, 40. And he's all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's another Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that play was designed for. It almost looked like Mooney meant to keep it. But 15, I think that was Richardson. It was in the background. I think he handed it to Norris last minute.
All right, it's 24 to where are they going to mark that? The 42. That's a 15-yard run. So back-to-back Falston Pharmacy first down, courtesy of Jeremiah Norris, who's heating up, and Lamont Wilson in the backfield now because Jeter, not playing tonight, was in street clothes.
Give Norris a little rest there.
And that's
Kings Mountain looks like he jumped off sides. But
the ball is kind of way back there. I guess they didn't break the neutral zone, so no call. Mooney now signaling out to his wide receivers. Got a little something going now. Mooney out in the flat, and this play is going to get blown up as Surratt is taken down there by number 2, and that is Willis. And that play, you just tell it was read like a book and just lost a yard.
Yeah, good idea. A little screen pass there to Surratt on the right side.
Well, that is 6 tackles for loss for this Kings Mountain defense, and they really fly to the football. Only thing that's really worked so far is Norris on the ground, and he's getting a little breather.
Yeah, 2 or 3 hard runs there. Needs a breather there.
Yeah, 4 wide receivers as Lamont Wilson now the back. He's to Mooney's right, and Mooney claps the hands. He's got the snap. He's back. He's looking. He throws over the middle. He's got a man. He's to the 50, 45. Makes a man miss. It's Allen to the 40. Taking tacklers with him down to the 38-yard line. Another Falston Pharmacy first down, Matt.
Excellent read there by Ben Mooney. Pass across the middle to L.J. Allen. Like I say, Mooney had guys all over him there, but was able to get the throw off, and credit Allen for getting some yards after the catch. Across midfield up to about the 39-yard line of Kings Mountain.
That is a 21-yard pass and catch, and Allen did a lot of the work. At 6'4", he's a load to bring down, and 3 wide receivers in the pattern now as Mooney still has Wilson in there with him. 3 wide receivers to the left. And Mooney claps the hands, and he's got it, throws it out, and
pass tip.
Knocked down.
Yep.
So that'll be an incomplete pass.
That was 44, I think, Thomas Fair on the pass deflection.
Well, I was afraid that landed up in the arms of a Kings Mountain defender.
That's dangerous always.
Yeah. But incomplete pass, and Lamont Wilson's still the running back.
I'm not sure Jeremiah's okay over there.
May just be giving him a series of downs to rest. And let's see, Surratt's trying to get on the line. Now he is. 3 wide receivers again for Mooney, who claps the hands and has it and throws over the middle. He's got a man, but overshot him. He's looking for Surratt. And just a little bit too much, maybe threw it just a little bit too soon.
Yeah, Surratt, him and the cornerback was running neck to neck. Would have been a tough completion anyway. Mooney did have a lot of pressure, so he's trying to get rid of that ball.
Yeah, I think you're going to take 2 cracks at the first down here at the 39. So they took their shot. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch him over the top. But it might be Graham Warlick time here in the slot. See if we can get a nice gain here and set up 4th and short or pick up the first down.
I see Jeremiah over there walking on the sideline, so that's a good sign for Burns. Looks like they might have been stretching him out a little bit, maybe had some cramps or something.
All right, 4 wide receivers. Is Warlick onside? There you go. He backs up now. Okay. Mooney's in the shotgun. He's got it. He's got time. He lets it go over the middle. Complete. And fighting forward is Thompson. And depends on the spot.
That'll be enough for a first down. Let's see where they spot it. It looks good on the field. Let's see
where they spot it.
If they move the chains.
It's to the 29, and they were at the 39. They might be a ball.
Right,
they
might
be
on the line.
They might be a length of the ball short.
Let's see if they get a measurement on this, Tom.
Let's see. They're going to measure. They're going to measure.
I'm Coach Devine. I'm wanting a measurement.
Surely they're going to measure. Surely they're going to measure. I guess they're not going to measure.
Yeah, I think they're coming out here.
Okay, here they come. Here they come.
Yep. It's hard to tell from our vantage point, but it looks like he's right on the stick.
Are they coming out? I mean, why would you not? I mean, y'all chain game might as well go home if you're not going to measure this one. Here they come, finally. Yeah. I mean, that's what you live for is a chain game. I mean, come on now.
It's going to be a nail biter. It's going to be within inches.
I think it's probably 2 or 3 inches short. Okay, and they're going to put it down there. And the measurement is about 2 or 3 inches short. I could tell because the ball's at the 29, and they've got that stick just in front of the 29-yard line.
Well, I can tell you what Coach Devine's going to call here. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for it.
Oh, yeah. I just don't know what the play call will be. Yeah. I remember last time on 4th down, they threw a 30-yard touchdown pass to Allen. I don't know if they'll do that. They're probably looking to pick up the first down here. If you're just joining us, 7-0, 9:09 left first quarter.
I tell you, if Jeremiah Norris is back in the game, I can tell you who I'm going to give it to if it's me.
Let's see, and it is Norris back into the game.
I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's going to give it to Jeremiah here.
Clock will run now, 9:09 and counting in the second quarter. Burns down 7-0, trying to get back in this thing. Little pistol set, little extra beef on the right side. Let's see if that's where the ball goes as Mooney tries to draw him offside. 9 on the play clock as Mooney drops back again. And they will snap it, and it is Norris, and he bulls his way. I don't know. It depends on the spot.
That ball's going to be hard to spot.
No, they're marking him short. They've marked him for a loss, and it's going to be a Kings Mountain football.
Well, let's see where they spot it. You never know where the officials will come down with the ball.
Nope. They marked him for a loss. So another Ted. I mean, that's just tough. And Burns doesn't have many sets where they go under center.
Well, Kings Mountain lined the box there. I think they knew what was coming. I don't blame them. I would have done the same thing. I would have given it to Norris as well.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes sometimes.
What I'd like to see is if they would have something where you could go under center on that.
Yeah. Because
they've gotten good penetration on those plays there. But Kings Mountain holds, so Burns turns it over on down. So 8:44 left to go. Kings Mountain takes it on their own 29. And it's going to be, I think that's Holland who's ripped down for a loss, as it looks like Haynes and some others knock him down.
Yeah, that's 25. I think
that's Vincent.
Vincent, I think, had him by his arm to start with.
And that was a 2-yard tackle for loss.
So if you're just joining Kings Mountain up 7-0, 8:22 left in this first half. Kings Mountain has it in their own territory.
That is the second tackle for loss for the Burns defense tonight. And they look at that. They only say lost half a yard. I tell you what, not real generous to us on the spot of the football so far. But
I thought that first spot was a little iffy myself.
Yeah, I mean, it was tight. So Kings Mountain now goes with 3 wide receivers, split back, and that's got to be a penalty. No, they called a timeout. So we'll take a timeout with them, brought to you by the What's Up Shopper. 7:55 left to go. 7-0 Kings Mountain. We'll be back.
No matter the weather outside, Bill Shuford Heating and Air in Shelby keeps you comfortable inside. They carry American Standard and Goodman Heating and Air Conditioning Systems. And right now, for qualified buyers, you can get a new unit for as low as $85 per month. See them for all the details. Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983 is Bill Shuford Heating and Air. 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. Online at BillShufordHVAC.com and see their page at WhatsAppShopper.com. Your local hometown owned and operated hardware store is Main Street Hardware in Lawndale. It's well worth the drive for some great deals, like electric wire, 12-2, 250-foot roll for $155, 12-4, 250 roll for $115. Check out the biggest, baddest blower on the market today by Redmax at $599. They also carry a full line of Toro push and zero-turn mowers, and save hundreds of dollars on Toro mowers during their summer clearance sale. That's Main Street Hardware, 356 East Main Street, Highway 182 in Lawndale. Online at MainStreetHardwareINC.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
Well, you just missed about a 2-yard run. It might get somebody on a horse collar tackle.
Yeah, I think that's going to be on Burns.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a horse collar tackle.
Yeah, that negated.
That hurts.
Negated a run for loss there.
That hurts.
Well, that was
a 5-yard variety.
That was an easy call to make.
They called an incidental face mask. So they give him 5 yards, but what hurts is you had him for another loss.
Yeah.
And instead it's second down and call it maybe 6 or 5 yards to go.
Well, Burns has done pretty good so far tonight with penalties. I think, is that the first one tonight?
No. Remember, they had 17 yards on their first drive.
Oh, that's right.
That disastrous first drive.
Well, that's
and that's going to be Jeffries on the sweep, and he's hit hard and knocked back. He got about a yard. It's going to set up about 3rd down and 4.
I think that's McGowan in there on the tackle again. No, that was him, and that was 10. That's Amari Rankin for Burns.
So are they going to give him 2 yards on the run? And, if I'm Greg Lloyd, I'm going to take my time here. Halfway through, or almost halfway through the second quarter, 7-0 Kings Mountain, who's Burns at by far their nicest drive, their last possession.
It's a big 3rd down play. If you can stop them here, you got time left to do something in this first half.
Okay, so play action pass. Little John over the middle. Ball batted in the air and incomplete. As it looked like Haynes got his hands up there, but 4th down and 4 in his own territory. And I think my old friend Greg Lloyd's going to punt the football.
Yeah, good job, Kahari Haynes, getting his hands up. That's a huge play because, had Kings Mountain converted that, then they would have run even more timeout. And if we had got the ball back, it wouldn't have been much time left. So, big time play there by Kahari Haynes.
Yeah, if you can't get to the quarterback, what do they tell you? Get the paws up, knock the ball down. So that's what Haynes did. And 7-0, and Burns fortunate to be where they are, as if they could put a drive together here and get a score, this is a brand new ball game.
Got Ryan Thompson back deep for Burns.
And the punt is away, not a thing of beauty, kind of short, and then takes a Burns hop, and it'll be down at about the 47-yard line. So that's only 14 plus 4, an 18-yard punt. So Burns benefits from that. They're going to get the ball around the 46-yard line.
Yeah, not a bad place to start this drive for sure. Seen some very positive things out of this Bulldog offense. And I tell you, if we can get Jeremiah Norris back in here again, I think we're going to see him advance the ball. Looks like we got a timeout on the field, Tom.
Okay, timeout. We'll take it with him. It's a What's Up Shopper timeout. Main Street Hardware scoreboard, 7-0 Burns. We'll be right back.
Keep cool this summer with one phone call to Shelby Heating and Air, your family-owned and operated heating and air company. And right now, ask for the exclusive Shelby Heating and Air Summer Special with discounts of up to $750 on quality heating and cooling systems. Again, up to $750 in discounts now. Cool cash savings is yours from Shelby Heating and Air, 1990 Eves Road in Shelby. Online at shelbyheating.com. See the page at whatsappshopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
All right, while we got a little extra time, it's 21-0 Shelby over Crest. A little bit of a surprise.
23 is what I got.
Okay, my brother just told me 21-0. And see some of the other scores that Kevin sent. West Lincoln 6-0 over Ford. Blacksburg 7-0 over Cherryville. Chase 7-0 North Gaston. Pine Lake Prep 7-0 over Bessemer City. As we're coming back, and those are the last ones Kevin gave me. These probably need to be updated. First down and 10 Bulldogs. Triple wide receivers in a single back set, and it'll be Norris. Nope, play action pass over the middle off the hands of Thompson and incomplete. Good defense by the Mountaineers. They were right there to separate Thompson from the football.
Yeah, that would have been a tough catch to make. You had two Mountaineer defensive backs right on top of you.
Second down, 10. Burns from their own 46. If you're just joining us, the teams have traded stalled drives. Kings Mountain had to punt. Burns turn it over on downs. Been one turnover, an interception by Lamont Wilson. After that opening touchdown has been pretty even. 7-0 Kings Mountain, still with the lead as Mooney's in the gun again, and he's getting rushed, and they set up the screen to Norris. He's to the 45-50. 45 breaks a tackle, bulls his way around the 41-yard line. Give him 13 yards and a Falston Pharmacy first down.
What a throw by Mooney there. Had 3 or 4 rushers coming down on him. Good catch there by Norris. Had a blocker. I think McGowan was up in front of him. Helped pave the way for that first down.
That's the way you slow down the pass rush, is you throw those screen over top of them, and it's set up beautifully by the Burns offense. So 4 wide receivers again. I will say that does concern me, Kings Mountain's ability to get to Ben Mooney. And it's Norris, dances, and this time goes nowhere. He'll be tackled for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, not much doing there. Can't tell who the Kings Mountain defender was. I think he slipped a little bit as well, but they lost 2 on the play. Burns still has plenty of time to make something happen here before halftime.
Maybe lost 3. Yeah, they got 6 minutes. They got a ton of time. It's just the Kings Mountain front with 7 tackles for loss. I mean, I tip my cap to them. They've been really, really winning that battle up front. So 4 wide receivers as Norris slides down to the right, not really beside Mooney this time, more like in an H-back position. And Mooney claps the hands, and he's extra blocker that time. Mooney over the middle, looking for Surratt, overshot him by maybe a stride. That was L.J. Allen, check that. Had to let it go just a little early, and they kept Norris in the block that time.
Yeah, ball just off his fingertips. I think that was Bryson Brown on the coverage for Kings Mountain.
See, and that's the game within the game. If you're requiring an extra blocker, that takes a wide receiver out of the pattern. You know, it just gives you one less option, one less guy to account for if you're Kings Mountain. So
yeah, we're going to have to have somebody back here because Mooney is getting a lot of pressure tonight.
So I think it's Wilson. Nope, it's still Norris. I might have brought in Wilson for that one. He's the bigger guy. But Norris is going to stay. They did a good job keeping him off Mooney, giving him the time. As Mooney's in the gun, here comes the Kings Mountain pass rush again, and they're going to get him again. And they're just unable to stop that Kings Mountain pass rush, and that's an 8-yard loss.
They got Simpson on the sack there for Kings Mountain. Yeah, they're really bringing the pressure. You know, they got some big boys up front there.
That is the 3rd sack by the Kings Mountain defense. 4th down and 20, and Johnny Johnson will be in to punt.
Had an excellent punt last punt. Would have had pinned him inside the 5-yard line. So hopefully we can get this field position flipped.
You know, you just got to tell them, boys, getting whipped. You're going to have to bear down and get him off Mooney's back. He's just not had time to throw the football. 4:45 left to go as Johnson, another
great
missile,
wow,
turns over and all the way back to the 5-yard line. But a nice return, bringing it back as 13. Flags come in, so this one's coming back, and it's all for naught as 44 is able to drag down 13. 13 for Kings Mountain is
Zorian Lanier,
and 44 for Burns. That was Diaz that brought him down, but probably a block in the back and coming back. That's going to be another 10-yard penalty against the Mountaineers.
What about that punt by Johnny Johnson?
It was great.
Where has he been? I don't think we've seen him punt so far this year, have we?
Nope.
Usually been Ben Mooney. But I think we've definitely found something in special teams. Looks like Ethan Martin and the crew's been doing a good job.
Let's see where they're going to mark this. And the penalty occurred around the 20, and they're going to move it all the way back. So that's going to be a de facto 8-yard penalty, half the distance, against Kings Mountain. And they've had some penalties tonight.
Yeah, 4:32 left in this half. They got a long field to drive if they want to put points on the board.
So they're on their own 7-yard line. Burns defense asked again to get Greg Lloyd's offense off the field. Littlejohn, I believe, is in the gun. Hard to see through the tinted window there, but handoff. And I don't know if that's Jeffries or Holland. I think it's Holland taking tacklers with him all the way to the 15. That's a 7-yard. That's a hard run by Holland.
Yeah, that's tackle there by Kavion Hopper and a couple other defenders. Ball's up to the 15. It's like about 2nd and 2 on the play.
Yep, and getting some text in here from fans saying that Kings Mountain front is pretty dominant. And I will give their defensive front credit. They have looked very good tonight. 4 minutes left to go. 2nd down, 2. Another run up the middle. Haynes and others meet him and push him back. Depends on the spot of the football. They're spotting it about the 17-yard line.
Ashy boy McGowan.
Yeah, McGowan.
That's a gamer right there, I tell you what.
Great kid, too. I mean, just always a great kid. Let's see where they put the football down. And they haven't moved the yardstick. And it's some kind of timeout. And now the referee's kind of straddling. He just eyeballs it and calls first down. He just went over there and just eyeballed it and moved the sticks.
Get a little hometown cooking there, what do you think?
All right. So that will be a Falston Pharmacy first down. He kind of looked over there like Johnny Bench and looked down there and just saw it. And, okay, I guess you saw it. First down for the Mountaineers.
Clock is ticking. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left. First half.
So Kings Mountain 3 wide receivers. A little extra beef on the right side. Let's see if the run goes there. It doesn't. Littlejohn rolls out that way, though. Has got a man, and it's complete as he broke off the route. And that's 6, and he bulls his way all the way out near midfield.
That's Sanders for Kings
And
Mountain.
that's Sanders. We haven't called his name much. That's going to take it from the 17 all the way to the 42. That's a 25-yard pass and another first down.
Yeah, he got out of bounds about the 43. Still in their own territory.
He did a good job of breaking off the route. The Burns defender thought he was going to go deep. He broke it off, and Littlejohn hit him right on the money. So nice throw and catch for the Mountaineers. So they're near midfield with 3:16 left to go here in the second quarter. Up 7-0 with the football are the Mountaineers. And they will get the second half kickoff. Littlejohn in the gun. And is that Holland? Holland tries the left side. And after him is McGowan, but not before he gets another nice gain. And something late after the play, and that's going to, flags come everywhere. And that's going to be on Johnson, a little extracurricular. So the 7-yard run, we're going to tack on a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, not what you want to see for Burns. Can't give them any more than what they've earned.
No, 3 flags 15. Came in. I just saw the Kings Mountain player go down, and I'm just assuming that this will not be offsetting.
Well, I thought
personal foul against the Bulldogs, and then he's ejected from the game. And I think that he's been ejected.
Yep, it was a moot point, but I thought that Kings Mountain got away with a hold on that play, but
that's tough.
Yeah,
you can't have. And there's your punter. There goes your punter. There goes your DB. Your punter. He's got the hands on the head and. Tough play, emotional young man, but you can't do that. I mean, you just can't have it. And the penalty results in a Kings Mountain first down, and that's their third of this drive. And I think we've got a timeout as the officials are sorting this out.
Yeah, they're over kind of
and they're probably asking why is he thrown out of the game? And Coach Devine pleading his case, but I don't think he's getting anywhere. And I don't know if he threw a punch. I'll be completely honest. I wrote down the play, looked up, and I saw the Kings Mountain player on the ground and Johnson standing over.
I didn't see it either from my vantage point. Not so sure if y'all could tell on there, but
it's just tough. You just can't.
We're looking the other way on that play.
You can't do it. You just can't do it. And after he'd launched 2 missiles for punts.
Yeah, that's going to hurt for sure.
Now, look, Kings Mountain has the ball now all the way down at the 35-yard line. Ball in the lead, the Mountaineers, 2:53 left to go on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. And if you're just joining us, Burns has a player ejected on a late hit and gives up, the insult to injury is the 15 yards. That's just tough. The young man will learn from that one. You just can't do it. You just can't let your emotions get the best of you.
Well, Kings Mountain's got it on the Bulldog 35-yard line. Still 2 minutes, 52 seconds left in this first half.
3 wide receivers for Littlejohn, and I think that's Jeffries back there with him to his left. And play action pass, and McGowan's after him. He's got him. So McGowan's going to get credit for that sack. Go back to the 42-yard line, a 7-yard loss.
Excellent pressure there by Marshall McGowan. Got him listed just a 10th grader. Is that right, Tom?
Yeah, I think he's actually a junior. I think that might actually be a mistake.
Either way, man, he's playing excellent football out here.
So that was a big response from McGowan.
Absolutely.
But now I'm trying to see who they've got in there for Johnson.
You can imagine now that they're in Burns territory, it's probably going to be 4-down territory for Kings Mountain.
Yeah, Kings Mountain taking their time. Got a big leg. Ellis has got the big leg. Not sure how far he can kick it. They're probably not too far away from his range. 2 wide receivers. Play clock winding down. Do they get it off? They don't. That's going to back up Kings Mountain 5 more yards. They gave him the timeout. Christmas comes early. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Carolina Federal Credit Union, we know that we are not like the others. When you make a deposit, you're getting an excellent rate and helping a neighbor refinance for a reliable vehicle, buy a home, or start a family. It has been our community that has helped us thrive for over 50 years. The more that we grow, the better we can serve all of our neighbors. All that it takes to become a member is to be a part of the community. Carolina Federal Credit Union. We treat you like family because you are.
Come see the all-new Bobcat CT1021 and CT1025 compact tractors. Now available at West End Sales in Vail. It's great for maneuvering around the barn, sheds, and landscaping. It's perfect for mowing. Features include 4-wheel drive and a 21 and 25 horsepower diesel engine with hydrostatic transmission. See it today at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
That was a What's Up Shopper timeout, and the play clock was at 0 for several seconds. But when I said Christmas came early, that was for the Mountaineers. That would have backed them up to 2nd and 22. Instead, they get a freebie. Little John back, going to air it out. Corner of the end zone, man-on-man coverage, jump ball. Almost intercepted and incomplete. As I want to say that was Surratt back there with him.
Oh, excellent coverage. Far side of the field. Let's see.
I can't tell if it was Surratt. I think it was Surratt 15.
Yeah, that's Kamari Surratt. Excellent coverage. Pretty deep and well-thrown ball there by Little John. But
well, you had single coverage on the outside.
Yep.
And I couldn't tell the Kings Mountain intended receiver, but
yep.
Single coverage on the outside, take a shot. And that's what Greg Lloyd's going to do. He's not afraid to challenge those defensive backs back there.
That'll bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and 17.
Yeah, 3rd down, 17. They might be thinking 2 plays here. And in the shotgun is Little John. He's got all day to throw it. Lets it go a little high. Is it in bounds? They're going to give it to him. And that's all the way to the 26-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and maybe 1 or 2 after that 15-yard pass.
Credit Bryson Brown. He caught that and got his feet down. That was a good catch. Right.
So, Surratt on the coverage. They mark it at the 28.
Still got 4th and 2. Big play here.
Yeah, huge play as Burns trying to get their personnel on the field. Kings Mountain with a big package.
It's like Burns is going to call timeout.
Yeah, good timeout for Burns. We'll take it with him. We'll be back in 60 seconds. 7-0 Kings Mountain on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard.
Come see the all-new Bobcat CT1021 and CT1025 compact tractors. Now available at West End Sales in Vail. It's great for maneuvering around the barn, sheds, and landscaping. It's perfect for mowing. Features include 4-wheel drive and a 21 and 25 horsepower diesel engine with hydrostatic transmission. See it today at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
Hey y'all, it's Matt and Jennifer from Wright's Jewelry in Fallston. We are your go-to shop for custom designs.
From new engagement rings to one-of-a-kind Wright's custom jewelry designs.
Including divorce rings.
Yeah, we can do it all. Mention football to receive $200 off your next $600 engagement ring purchase or new custom design piece during this 2022 football season.
All right, don't just trust anyone, as we are a rare gem trusted by this community for 85 years strong.
So 4th down and 2. I don't know if he got it.
It's going to be very close.
They're marking it right at the 25-yard line, and wouldn't this be just wonderful if they spot it and give him a generous spot on this? That's a 1st down. They're going to give it to him. It's right on the stripe. Burns is saying no, and
It looks like he might be motioning.
Are they going to measure? He's looking. There he goes, down the side, shaking the head, yes. And now they're going to flip the ball down to the other guy, put it down again.
It's like they're come out with a
they're
measurement.
talking again. Well, the chains have to come from the far side of the field. And they're huddled up, probably saying, you know what, boys? I don't feel like waiting on the chains. Just give them the first down.
Well, he's kneeling there like they're going to.
Yeah, he's kneeling down there like he's returning thanks. I tell you what, I tell you what, I think he's got it by about the nose of the football. The nose of the football will be right at the edge of the thing. I can sort of tell by where the yardstick is just slightly behind.
It's going to be by inches for
and
sure.
Let's see, and Burns doesn't celebrate first down. Told you.
Man.
Well,
man, that's a tough break.
I
there
tell
for
you,
Burns.
man, it just.
I thought they were able to hold him there. It was good defensive stand there. I thought.
Just seems like every one of those spots seems to go one way tonight.
Yeah.
All right. First down for the Mountaineers as they stay in their big package.
Yeah, those balls are very hard to spot when everybody's piled up in a pile like that.
Yeah, sure is. Big package for Kings Mountain as they'll stay in it. And Little John, toss play. Not sure who's got that 0. You said his name a couple times.
That's
Kendrick,
yeah.
Kendrick won the toss play, and he's banged out of bounds around the 21-yard line, so give him 4 yards.
Yeah, Kahari Haynes there with the tackle for Burns.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Second and 6. Yeah. Clock is still moving.
This will be the 10th play of the drive. Yeah, about a minute left. So Kings Mountain taking their time.
Are they out of timeouts, Tom?
I do not know.
I think they are.
So, again with this big package, Little John up under center, play action. Mega sack! It's a huge sack there by Big 63 in the middle for Burns, and that is Maddox. Avante Maddox slams him to the ground for a 4-yard loss.
Wow, I don't think Little John saw him coming. Absolutely leveled him. Big-time sack there by Maddox. Wow.
30 seconds left, so what I'm thinking is one more play and then an Ellis field goal attempt if they don't get it in the end zone.
Yeah, they're saying no timeouts on the scoreboard.
Yeah, 20 seconds left, and they're trying to hustle. And triple wide receivers. As in the gun, Little John. Man moved early. Again, they're going to throw it up to the end zone. Man-on-man coverage. Surratt out there with him. Plays the ball, knocks it away. As Surratt has been money over there with a man coverage. Looked like number 6. It was Sanders out there, the attended receiver for Kings Mountain.
Oh, excellent coverage. Another good play by Surratt. The jump ball situation. Saw it early and was able to get a hand on it. But, as we said earlier, 34 Ellis does have a big leg. So what is the yardage on this field goal here, Tom?
Well, they're going to spot it. Let's see where they spot the ball. The snap is going to come from the 26. They're going to spot it at the 33, so it'll be a 43-yard officially, a 43-yard attempt. Pretty good kick for a high school kid, but this kid's got the leg. If he can get it between the crossbars is the only issue. And snap back. Ellis comes up, and no good. As it's off to the left, and the Burns defense, what a stand. As the big sack by Maddox knocks him out of field goal range. Time has expired, so it's time for the Carter Chevrolet halftime show. 7-0 Kings Mountain. What a stand, Matt.
I think he might have got a tip on that because he did run into the kicker. If he did tip it, that wouldn't be a penalty. Not sure. There was some contact there, but either way, missed field goal, game still 7-0.
All right, we're going to take a break. Hopefully Joe Weibrel's got us some stats over there. 7-0 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. Once again, your halftime show is brought to you by Carter Chevrolet of Shelby. We'll be right back.
Make this the summer event at Barburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Hurry in now for 0% APR for 72 months or $1,000 retail consumer cash on select new 2022 Dodge Charger and Challenger SXT or GT V6 models when financed through Chrysler Capital. Make this the summer event at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, located at 1310 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Hey, I'm Joey Logano, and if you're looking for affordable quality equipment, James River delivers.
Whether you're mowing your lawn, hauling material, or baling hay, James River has the John Deere mowers, tractors, Gator utility vehicles, and implements you need to get it done fast. Plus, with low-rate financing and big cash rebates, James River makes owning a John Deere just as easy as it is to operate. Request a quote online at jamesriverequipment.com.
James River delivers affordable quality.
Since 1968, Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs has been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at putnamdistributors.com. Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs, offering quality automotive parts and supplies for over 50 years.
Oh dear, what can the matter be? Nothing at all at Parker Family Feed in Bellwood. They have everything you need to help you during deer season. Parker Family Feed now has deer block, deer corn, and buck urine. Before you head out to the woods, head out to Parker Family Feed. See them for all your livestock feed, fencing, fence post, hay twine, and coming soon, chickens for the fall. See the girls today at Parker Family Feed, 121 Carpenters Grove Church Road up Highway 18 North in Bellwood. Like them on Facebook too.
They're everywhere. Your yard, your kitchen, your bedroom. Invading your home and property, spreading disease, and destroying everything in their path. If you don't act, they'll multiply, crawling ever closer to you and your family. The only thing they fear is the web. Nealon Coal Termite and Pest Control. Call today for their new service special and save $25. Bugs, beware of the web.
When it comes to taxes, you need to see the tax professional. That's Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service in Shelby. And if you've gotten a little letter from the IRS, come see Numbers. Get the advantage. They'll help you take advantage of the credits and deductions that you deserve. Just call 704-484-2783. See Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. They are there for you.
You've been asking for them, and now they're here. The new Aaron zero-turn mowers, now back in stock at Hojo Power Sports and Equipment in Shelby. And mention this radio ad and get a special radio discount on these mowers. And also, just in, the new Troy-built rear tine tillers. Make gardening a breeze with the new Troy-built. And again, mention this radio ad and get special radio discounts on your new Troy-built at Hojo Power Sports and Equipment. 110 Griggs Street off South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Online at hojopower.net.
It's time to fall into savings and get ready for cooler weather with a call to Shelby Heating and Air. Right now, they have some fall service deals and other great deals. Like right now, they're offering a fall service special of $89 for a heating system checkup. Don't you be left out in the cold. Also, get up to $750 with a special Shelby Heating and Air discount on qualifying systems. Be ready for the cold with one call to Shelby Heating and Air. 1990 Eves Road in Shelby. Call 704-487-7877. Online at shelbyheating.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. The 30th anniversary sale continues at Essener Auto Sales in Shelby. Come check them out all year long with some great anniversary specials. Find out how easy it can be for you to be one of their satisfied customers. Yes, 30 years ago, Susie and Richie started Essener Auto Sales, striving to give you the best deal possible on a quality pre-owned vehicle. See them today at 417 South Post Road in Shelby, online at srautosales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. That's Essener Auto Sales in Shelby.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
Celebrating lives and healing grieving hearts. That's the theme of the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Falston and the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home on Dixie Street in Cherryville. Their staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. For more information, visit the websites at StameyTysingerFuneralHome.com and StameyCherryvilleFuneralHome.com, both giving you the gift of comfort for you and your family. Tops Pizza and Pasta in Falston is happy to help sponsor the broadcast of Burnside football. For over 22 years, Tops Pizza and Pasta has been serving this area with the best pizza around. Come one or come all, eat in their big dining room. Pick it up or have it delivered by calling 704-538-3344. Pizza, pasta dinners, wings, subs, salads, sides, and even desserts. Come by before the big game. You'll be glad you did at Tops Pizza and Pasta, 4813 Falston Road, Highway 18 in Falston. Open Monday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m., 10:30 a.m. to 9, Friday and Saturday. Closed on Sundays. Online at topspizzaandpasta.com. Come see the all-new Bobcat CT1021 and CT1025 compact tractors. Now available at West End Sales in Vail. It's great for maneuvering around the barn, sheds, and landscaping. It's perfect for mowing. Features include four-wheel drive and a 21 and 25 horsepower diesel engine with hydrostatic transmission. See it today at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
Hey y'all, it's Matt and Jennifer from Wright's Jewelry in Falston. We are your go-to shop for custom designs.
From new engagement rings to one-of-a-kind Wright's custom jewelry designs.
Including divorce rings.
Yeah, we can do it all. Mention football to receive $200 off your next $600 engagement ring purchase or new custom design piece during the 2022 football season.
All right, don't just trust anyone, as we are a rare gem trusted by this community for 85 years strong.
No matter the weather outside, Bill Shuford Heating and Air in Shelby keeps you comfortable inside. They carry American Standard and Goodman Heating and Air Conditioning Systems. And right now, for qualified buyers, you can get a new unit for as low as $85 per month. See them for all the details. Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983 is Bill Shuford Heating and Air. 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. Online at BillShufordHVAC.com and see their page at WhatsAppShopper.com.
We're back. Carter Chevrolet halftime show. Kings Mountain Mountaineers ahead on your Main Street Hardware of Lawndale. Scoreboard 7-0, and just every time I think of Carter Chevrolet, my parents bringing home that big Chevy Caprice Classic back in 1987. Remember it like it was yesterday? Had power windows and I was mesmerized by it. And my first big boy purchase, it was a used vehicle, a little Jeep that I bought, also came from Carter Chevrolet. So they've been in business for a long time. Go see them. They're good people. Not much of a scoring summary to to give you. Kings Mountain's scoring drive was a 4-play, 22-yard drive. It took 2:19 off the clock. It was on their first possession in the first quarter. They scored. It was a 12-yard TD by Fair, a 12-yard TD reception. Kings Mountain had other opportunities to score, but an interception, Wilson interception, and then some good defense by Surratt in the corner, and a big, huge sack by Avante Maddox on the last drive. And Kings Mountain's been kept off the scoreboard, although they've had their chances. This could easily be a 10 or 14-point game.
Absolutely. Give credit to our defense for holding steady. That first drive, I was a little nervous there. They came out with authority, but like I say, credit those guys for just being a one-touchdown game right now. This game's
been won by Kings Mountain so far in the trenches. And because the offensive line has not really been able to sustain their pass blocking, Mooney's been picking himself off this carpet a few times. And if they expect to get back in this ball game, Kings Mountain's going to get the ball on the opening kickoff. Kings Mountain will get the football, so they've got to stop them there and then find a way to keep them off Mooney's back.
Absolutely. Their defensive front has just been incredible. They've gotten to Mooney, especially late in this first half. So we're going to have to maybe try to switch up something in coverage and get another guy in there to protect him, from the backfield maybe. Not sure what that looks like. We'll see what they draw up. But
they put let me see who was Norris at kind of like an little H-back and brought him in to block. They've got Courier who can do a little bit of that. So they've got some guys. Lamont Wilson, one of your bigger backs, they might bring him in back for some extra protection, but you're right.
We may have to bring two guys back there at all times if it's going to be like that. I'm not sure.
They don't run a lot of split back there. I'm not sure if they've got that package in there because usually about everything they run is one back or empty set. They do use a lot of the H-back, and sometimes they'll use two, that little double hug over there on the left or the right, depending on where they think the pressure is going to come from.
Yeah.
But I've been impressed with Kings Mountain able to run the football, and then I've been impressed with Burns timely able to get some penetration, shut down that ground game when it matters, and keep Kings Mountain off the scoreboard. But as we said, if Mooney doesn't have some time to throw the football, it's going to be hard for Burns to stick it in the end zone.
Well, hey, if we can get Norris clicking, running the ball, we may have to run him with some sweeps to get him outside, get him away from the middle. Those guys are bulls up there. I mean, we gotta maybe get it outside. Also, when we pass him, if he can, do some little short slants, maybe that can. He can get rid of the ball quick and get a quick possession maybe because we know what kind of skill guys we got with Thompson and Allen and all these guys. So you never know.
Yeah, counting up the tackles for loss for Kings Mountain. Kings Mountain had, I've got them unofficially for 9 tackles for loss. There goes the camera. 9 tackles for loss, including 2 sacks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just been a dominant performance by them. Do you have some stats for our guys? Did you get some from Joe Wybrell? Thank you to Joe Wybrell for taking the stats tonight.
Yeah, let's see. So, first of all, defense, Marshall McGowan, I got him for 5.5 tackles and 1 sack. And Kahari Haynes leading the way also with 6 tackles. Offensively, rushing, we got Jeremiah Norris, 8 carries for 42 yards. Passing, Ben Mooney, 11 completions for 56 yards. Receiving, Ryan Thompson, 4 for 53, and Jeremiah Norris, 2 for 24.
Okay. So how many yards rushing for Norris? I didn't hear.
For 42 yards.
Okay.
8 carries, 42 yards.
Yeah, had a couple of nice runs there, and that may be what they have to go to kind of slow down that pass rush. But there's been times where he's been bottled up too. His first carry was negative 6 yards.
But you got to think though, if he's just on the edge of breaking a long run. I mean, he's right there. There's a couple of those runs, they tackled him the last second to prevent the touchdown. But it's going to be an interesting second half. It's going to be anybody's game. Still close game. We're still in the game, and it's going to be exciting.
Well, very much in this game. Only a 7-point, as I said, on your Main Street Hardware of Lawndale scoreboard, 7-0. I want to thank Main Street Hardware again for sponsoring the scoreboard this season. And also, they make chip keys for your vehicle. I saw that. Sometimes it's hard to find a place that can make those chip keys for your vehicle. Old school, the old cars we had, the 70s and 80s models, you can just get the old school key you made at Lowe's. But They can make the chip keys for you. So if you need a backup key for your car or your truck, go see them at Main Street Hardware in Lawndale.
That's Jeff Klein's doing a good job up there.
Yeah, we appreciate sponsoring Burns High School football. So you're still listening to the Carter Chevrolet halftime show. About 2 minutes left to go. The players have come back out on the field. So let's take one more break, and then when we come back, we'll have the James River Equipment second half kickoff. You're listening to Burns High School football, brought to you by West End Sales.
It's time to fall into savings and get ready for cooler weather with a call to Shelby Heating and Air. Right now, they have some fall service deals and other great deals. Like right now, they're offering a fall service special of $89 for a heating system checkup. Don't you be left out in the cold. Also, get up to $750 with a special Shelby Heating and Air discount on qualifying systems. Be ready for the cold with one call to Shelby Heating and Air. 1990 Eves Road in Shelby. Call 704-487-7877. Online at shelbyheating.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. The 30th anniversary sale continues at Essener Auto Sales in Shelby. Come check them out all year long with some great anniversary specials. Find out how easy it can be for you to be one of their satisfied customers. Yes, 30 years ago, Susie and Richie started Essener Auto Sales, striving to give you the best deal possible on a quality pre-owned vehicle. See them today at 417 South Post Road in Shelby, online at srautosales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. That's Essener Auto Sales in Shelby.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
Celebrating lives and healing grieving hearts. That's the theme of the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Falston and the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home on Dixie Street in Cherryville. Their staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. For more information, visit the websites at StameyTysingerFuneralHome.com and StameyCherryvilleFuneralHome.com, both giving you the gift of comfort for you and your family.
Okay, we're back. Second half kickoff coming up, brought to you by James River Equipment. Main Street Hardware scoreboard, 7-0 Kings Mountain over the Burns Bulldogs. Thank you once again to Carter Chevrolet for sponsoring the halftime show. And Burns, and find a way to stop this Kings Mountain offense, get the football back, find a way to keep them off Mooney's back. We'll see if they've made some halftime adjustments. I'm sure Coach Diamont and the gang over there trying to straighten some things out.
Yeah, Kings Mountain will receive the ball the first possession here, second half.
So Burns coming out, and it'll be Camacho, who we haven't seen tonight. Burns hasn't scored, so haven't had a Nealon Cole extra point. Call them for your pest control needs.
Yeah, Camacho their field goal kicker. Done a good job. Give him some credit so far this year. I think he's perfect on extra points. So, like I say, Ethan Martin's doing a good job with these special teams guys.
Ethan Martin, a Burns graduate. Been a little while back now. But he's got himself through PA school and making the big bucks now, but still has time to do a little coaching, so that's good.
I always appreciate Ethan, the job he does.
So Camacho, the left-footed kicker, ready to go. Back deep for the Mountaineers, can't tell. Trying to figure out who brings the ball up. And Camacho, good kick. Going to carry him back and all the way back to the 5, to the 20, to the 25. Makes a man miss to the 30, to the 35. Down the sideline till Wilson's after him, still on his feet. And a great return as Kings Mountain will start near midfield.
That's Caleb Holland on the
That's who I thought it was. I thought it was Holland, 3. Yep. Let's see where he stepped out of bounds.
They called him way back around, about the 44-yard line.
Still excellent starting position for a Kings Mountain on their own 44-yard line.
Well, like I say, Burns did a great job later in the second half of containing this Mountaineer offense. We'll see if we can keep that going here.
So if I get the scoreboard camera fixed there, I believe I've got it. Sorry about that, Kevin. It got knocked over in the pandemonium in the box. And looks like, is that Jeffries?
21. That's Jeffries, yep.
And Jeffries gets 12 yards and a first down. Nice run by Kings Mountain.
Yeah, get a little sweep to the right side. Looks like Wilson brought him down.
Yeah,
but not before a first down for Kings Mountain.
Give him 13 yards on that run. And a Falston Pharmacy first down. And not the way Burns wanted to start, as they give up the big kickoff return, and then they give up a 12-yard run on first down. So first down, Mountaineers inside Bulldog territory to the 43. And a little offset eye again for Littlejohn, and Lloyd's going to be the lead blocker for Jeffries, who turns it back up the middle. Pretty good job by Burns there to stack it up, maybe a 2-yard gain that time.
Yeah, looks like McGowan there. I think Hopper there as well for the tackle for Burns.
So they're going to
minimal game.
Yeah, give him 2, second down and 8. And this is what Kings Mountain's been able to do. They grind it for a while. They get in plus territory, and they've had drive stall, interception, missed field goal, the big sack by Maddox. Can't, emphasize that enough. That really took them out of easy field goal range. Double wide receivers right now, triple wide receivers right, single back set. And Littlejohn, see that little movement there as Jeffries moves forward before the snap? It's just not being called. He'll get about 3 or 4 more yards.
Yeah, he broke the first tackle, able to bust free for a couple.
And I'm going to have to go back and look at the film because that just doesn't get called. It doesn't get called.
It's like a little flinch there.
Yeah.
It should be a false start.
Well, I think what they might say is we'll be here all night if we call that. So
we saw that in some games a while back, a couple years ago, a lot.
Offset eye again for Littlejohn. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right, and then snap up the middle. Jeffries bottled up right there near the sticks. I tell you what, they gave him a good spot, though. They're going to spot him at the 34-yard line.
I think he'll be short, though.
And I think he's 1 yard short. He is 1.5 yards short.
So fourth down, looks like Kings Mountain will leave their offense out on the field. No surprise there.
Yeah, too long for a field goal, too short for a punt.
Bring in their bubble package.
Yep. Burns with lots of guys on the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be straight ahead. Bangs his way forward for a first down and more. It's number 15.
It's Richardson for Kings
Richardson. He takes it to the 25-yard line for a 9-yard gain.
I tell you, he's a load to bring down, Tom. Like I say, 6'1", 235. They bring him in from the defensive end position and just kind of changes things up there. And
see how they have that under center package for that short yardage?
Yeah.
See, I like that. I like my quarterback up under center. He can sneak it, or you can get the fullback on a quick hitter like that.
Yep.
It's a good play for a short yardage situation. Shotgun, wide receivers left and right, extra blockers to the right, and that's where the run will go. And lots of room, 15-yard line. That blocking scheme has worked over there. Holland has about 9 or 10 more. Let's see where they spot it.
Yeah, he's right there close to the sticks. Brought down by Kahari. Haynes out of bounds. It's like he's going to be just a hair short.
9-yard run again.
Yep. Second one on the
And this has been 6 runs, 6 straight runs, and they've taken over 3 minutes off the clock. As Littlejohn's in the gun again, and it's going to be Holland again, and he'll put the head down and get about 2 yards. Look like Maddox and some others. Lamont Wilson got him down, but not before he gets 2 more yards, and another Kings Mountain first down, their third of this drive.
Yeah, there's ground and pounding here on this drive, moving the chains once again.
7 straight runs for the Mountaineers on this drive, which started back on their 46-yard line. So they've moved it 38 yards all on the ground. And again, it's Littlejohn in the gun. Extra blockers to the right. They like to run to that side. They'll try it again. And that's Jeffries, and he's wrapped up. And I think that's Maddox that got him down.
Big time play there by Maddox.
And let's see where it is, where they'll mark it, and they're going to give him maybe a yard.
Well, like I said, credit this Bulldog defensive line. They have driven the ball down here, but they haven't really given up a huge play yet. So
no, they've
been doing a good job of keeping the guys in front of them.
When the field gets a little smaller, they've been better.
Yeah.
But they've got to find a way to keep them out of the end zone here, as their offense is yet really to get close to scoring. 2nd down 9, offset I again, double wide receivers, and straight ahead, that's going to be a touchdown. He'll walk in. Holland walks in from 13 yards out. And that's going to be a touchdown and make it 13-0 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. That touchdown brought to you by Numbers Bookkeeping.
Yeah, Holland found a little hole right up the middle, pretty much untouched on the play.
Yeah, found a little crease and went right through it.
Yep.
And that's 9 plays and 56 yards, and took a little bit more than 4 minutes off the clock, 4 minutes, 12 seconds. Extra point up, Nealon Cole, extra point up, extra point good. Kings Mountain extends the lead, 14-0. We'll be back.
They're everywhere. Your yard, your kitchen, your bedroom. Invading your home and property, spreading disease, and destroying everything in their path. If you don't act, they'll multiply, crawling ever closer to you and your family. The only thing they fear is the web. Nealon Cole Termite and Pest Control. Call today for their new service special and save $25. Bugs, beware of the web.
This area Skag dealer is Elliott Supply Company in Polkville. How would you like to win a brand new Skag? Of course you would. Just drop by Elliott Supply in Polkville and pick up an entry ticket for $10. All proceeds will be going to the Polkville Baptist Church. You could be the winner of a Skag Liberty 2 52-inch mower. It'll be given away August 28th. Again, tickets are $10 each and are available at Elliott Supply Company on Highway 182 in Polkville or from any member of the Polkville Baptist Church.
We're back. James River Equipment kickoff is a little pooch kick. Allen's got it. He called for a fair catch. He's throwing the arms up. The referee said it was a fair catch. A little confusion. I have no idea what's going on as L.J. Allen looks a little incredulous. But
was the kick called dead before they kicked it?
I don't know. It might have been called dead before he kicked it. It looks like Kings Mountain's going back to re-kick. It might have been offside.
It looks like almost like he was going to do a little onside kick there.
I think that's offside on the kick, but there's been no signal. And the referee's just jogging back, and they're going to re-kick it from the 40. I guess you just got an inadvertent whistle. An inadvertent whistle kills the play. And looked like Allen would have got at least 10 or 12 yards
I was
there.
going to say, this could be a good thing for Burns because we definitely could have run that ball back.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I've got this Ellis kid, I'm going to tell him kick in the end zone. Let's see what he does. So we'll just do-over as we did back on the playground in junior high school. And popped up, and that's going to be fielded, I want to say, by Norris. He's at the 20, he's at the 25, and bottled up, still fighting, but he's finally taken down as he fought as hard as he could, but finally knocked down at about, they're going to give him forward progress to the 22.
Yeah, excellent effort there by Jeremiah Norris. Almost turned that corner, number 40 there for Kings Mountain. Cobb just tripped him up. Burns will start about their own 22-yard line.
All right, 7:36 left to go on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. 14-0 Mountaineers. And let's see if they can keep Mooney clean and upright. Of course, I guess it's hard to get dirty on the turf.
Shelby 23-12 over Crest.
Crest making a little bit of a comeback. They were down 21-0 at one point. Mooney in the gun, 4 wide receivers. He's back, and he's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. And the ball comes out, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Mountaineers. Touchdown's 15. Is that Richardson?
I think that was 9 that on the sack.
15 scored.
15 Richardson scored, yep.
So Richardson on the fumble recovery, and it looks like the Kings Mountain defense picked up right where they left off with another tackle for loss, a fumble. 20-0, and now no pun intended, a tall mountain to climb for the Burns Bulldogs.
Yeah, Mooney flushed right, and like I say, this you got to give credit to this defensive front of Kings Mountain. They've been
they've owned them. They've owned
tonight.
them. I mean, there's no other word for it, and Burns is going to have to go back to the drawing board a little bit because they've gotten whipped tonight. And it's Ellis in for the Nealon Cole extra point after that. Numbers bookkeeping touchdown, 21-0 Mountaineers. We'll be right back.
Oh dear, what can the matter be? Nothing at all at Parker Family Feed in Bellwood. They have everything you need to help you during deer season. Parker Family Feed now has deer block, deer corn, and buck urine. Before you head out to the woods, head out to Parker Family Feed. See them for all your livestock feed, fencing, fence post, hay twine, and coming soon, chickens for the fall. See the girls today at Parker Family Feed, 121 Carpenters Grove Church Road up Highway 18 North in Bellwood. Like them on Facebook too.
The 30th anniversary sale continues at Essiter Auto Sales in Shelby. Come check them out all year long with some great anniversary specials. Find out how easy it can be for you to be one of their satisfied customers. Yes, 30 years ago, Susie and Richie started Essiter Auto Sales, striving to give you the best deal possible on a quality pre-owned vehicle. See them today at 417 South Post Road in Shelby, online at srautosales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. That's Essiter Auto Sales in Shelby.
So after the strip, sack, fumble, recovery by Richardson, scoops and scores. It is 21-0 Mountaineers on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard, and Burns has got to find an answer for that Kings Mountain pass rush.
Yeah, we're going to need a quick score here if we're going to stay in this ball game.
I tell you what, man, they have just been all over Mooney. He has not had a chance.
Yeah.
And Ellis taking his time, 7:29 left to go. Plenty of time, but got to find an answer for that Kings Mountain pass rush, and don't know why they're taking so much time. And Ellis, foot into the ball. That's what I'd have him do every time.
Right,
yeah, I mean, it's through the end zone for a touchback.
That's a college level kick right there, for sure. Well, like I say, let's see if Burns can figure out something to work on offense and make some positive yards and get the ball downfield.
Might want to try the ground game because they just haven't had a chance to throw it. I mean, I know they're missing one of their starting offensive linemen, and I'm sure that's got a little something to do with it. But I tell you what, I mean, it's just a good old-fashioned butt whooping. There's no other way to say it up front, and sometimes you got to realize that to get better. And I think we will get better up front. Just had a hard time tonight. And Mooney in the gun, claps the hands, and they're going to try Norris through a little crease to the 20, 25. Bulls his way out near the 30-yard line, near a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Another big run by Norris up to about the 30. And like I say, Tom, if we're going to get back in this ball game, we're going to need a big play from guys like Jeremiah.
Yeah, they're going to give him a first down. I think they just need to keep the ball on the ground, keep the defense off the field for a little while, and just kind of get a little confidence back. That's McGowan in there playing. See, there's the extra blocker. See, you're going to use McGowan at that H-back. 3 wide receivers. And Mooney claps the hand. They're going to try Norris again. He's to the 30, puts the head down. They swallow him up. Positive play, but not much. 2 yards. Be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, a couple yards there. Host of Mountaineer defenders there. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left in this third quarter. Just tuning in. Kings Mountain up 21-0.
So 6 minutes and 30 and counting. And now McGowan limps off a little bit. That's not good.
Let's hope he's okay.
Hopefully it's just kind of a little stinger. He doesn't look too bad hurt.
He's playing both sides out there. It's got to be tough.
Now look, see, they got Haynes and Thompson in there on offense.
Might as well put your best athletes back there.
You got to get somebody to block, man. So it's going to be 2nd down. They gave him 3, 7. 2nd down and 7. They'll try it again with Norris and makes a little stutter step. Look at the balance. He almost went to the ground. And he gets another 3. It's going to set up maybe 3rd down, 3 or 4 yards to go.
Yeah, manageable 3rd down here. At this point, you gotta think Burns will, is in 4-down territory at this point in the game.
So it is 3rd down, 4. Let's see if they put it in the air here after 3 straight Jeremiah Norris runs. And they've got 2 wide receivers. Extra blocker in there I believe is Haynes. And Mooney's got it. Got a little time over the middle. That's got to be pass interference. Here comes the flag. Yep. That'll be a first down. And Kings Mountain defensive player protesting, but he got caught with
no mistake on that one.
He got caught like a kid in the cookie jar, and that was not even close.
Yeah, pass intended for Kahari Surratt. We'll put it up across close to midfield. So, hey, we'll take a first down however we can get it.
So that's the 2nd first down on the drive, and that's a 15-yard penalty. It's all the way to the 49-yard line. So A little life, and you notice Mooney had a little bit more time to throw there.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, those little quick passes, it might be the only chance he has to get rid of the ball.
See, and you hate to bring like a Haynes and people playing defense in there, but you just really didn't have a choice. Mooney, time, lets it go. Man is out there, and he caught it! No, it's incomplete. I thought he had it. I think he was going for Thompson, but he had a couple of steps and just couldn't haul it in.
Yes, Thompson had a couple steps on him.
And he's got his head in his hands, but it was a close play. He had a couple steps. I think maybe that ball needed to be about 1 yard further.
Yes, that was to Zay Smith on the coverage. I think he probably got a hand on it as well.
Look what happens when you have a little time.
Absolutely. Second and 10
difference
here.
Yeah, second down and 10. Let's see, this might be a Norris run as they've got Haynes over there as the H-back. Triple wide receivers. Thompson and L.J. Allen towards us. Mooney rolls, lets it go. Got a man down there. It's Thompson, jump ball, and it's intercepted. Are they saying what are they saying?
Oh, ball hit the ground. Ball hit the ground.
Let's see what they're saying.
Referee in midfield said it.
Well, doesn't matter what he says. It's what that guy is right in front of him. Let's see what they say. They're still talking about it.
The referee in the middle of the field motioned that it hit the ground.
Nope, incomplete. All right, incomplete.
So caught a break there.
It looked like the linesman down there was going in to mark the ball, or the back judge, excuse me, was going in there to mark the ball.
Yeah.
But it fell to the ground, intercepted as Mooney got a little pressure there, rolled away from it. But
Burns catches a break there, but still third down, 10 to go.
A big time
ball was
break.
just across midfield at the 49.
Big time break there. As an interception there would have pretty much slammed the door. And Mooney now third down and 10, ball just over midfield. 5:13 left to go on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. Mooney claps the hands. He's got it. Blocking holds up this time. Got a man. Did he catch it? He did not. Saying it's incomplete is going to bring up the third straight incompletion, brings up fourth down and 10.
That's Surratt. I think he did catch it, but I think he was just out of bounds.
Incomplete pass. And
Burns probably going to go for it here.
Oh, yeah.
Might as well.
Down 3 scores, you really don't have a choice.
Yep.
So let's see. Nope, they're going to punt. Bringing in the punt team. They're going to play the field position game a little bit. I guess they just don't want to put their defense on that short field. Maybe they can get them pinned down, get a stop, get the ball back. So Johnson not back there because he's been excused for the rest of the game. And Mooney, good punt, wobbly punt, is going to take a Burns roll. It's going to be fielded about the 10, makes a man miss. Great move, and he'll get it about to the 22-yard line. So that's where Kings Mountain will take it, first down and 10.
That's Lanier on the run back for Kings Mountain. They'll take over about the 22-yard line.
See where they mark it up on the scoreboard. They've got 23.
Well, like I said, if you're Burns, you saw some positive things there. They were able to advance the ball. We can get a 3 and out here. Burns has got something maybe to build off of going into the next drive maybe.
I would have liked to see a running play there once we got the ball out to midfield. But first down and 10, Mountaineers. Shotgun, Little John. And there's going to be a sweep out there to the right, stacked up there. I think it's Haynes on this tackle. Yep. That's a grown man tackle there.
I tell you, Holland saw him, and he started running backwards on the play.
So that's going to mark it. They got a 2-yard run, second down and 8. And if you're Lloyd, I'm going to work on this clock a little bit. Big lead with the football, been able to run the ball, did not put it in the air last drive. I don't expect them to throw it until they have to.
Yep. Looks like that's what they're doing.
Yeah, if you can't stop the run, that's what you're going to see. So Coltrane and Maddox and company are going to have to get a stop. And this time it's Jeffries through a crease, and he's knocked down. Great open field tackle, but near the sticks. Not sure who made the hit. I think it was Surratt.
That was Kahari Surratt.
So
like I say, that was a game-saving tackle right there because he had nothing but end zone in front of him. If he didn't make that tackle, he was probably going to the house. So good open field tackle.
Well, they're going to say he's about half a yard short. So I'm not sure what Coach Lloyd is upset about. He was out on the field yelling at somebody.
He might be upset with a spot. I couldn't tell. I don't know what else he would have to be upset about.
I don't know why he'd be that animated.
Yeah.
At this point in the game,
Here comes
Kings
his bubble
Mountain.
package.
See what they do? Got everybody up there around the line, and then boom, you just run your fullback. See, that's all you need to do. First down. So they're going to get a yard there and a first down, and they're going to keep the football. And every time they get a first down, that gives them an opportunity to take another 2 or 3 minutes off the clock. So we're winding down. Clock stops momentarily to reset the sticks, but it will be first down and 10, Kings Mountain.
Yeah, 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in this third quarter. Ball on the...
For some reason, they got an illegal procedure penalty. Wow.
Well, I didn't see the penalty flag on the field.
No, I did not either.
Well, big break there for Burns to bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah,
huge. That's huge right there. I tell you what.
If
we can stop them here and get the ball back, that's huge.
I never saw a flag. I might have missed it. I was jotting a little something.
I didn't see the flag either. I thought it was first down.
Oh, okay, yeah. Kings Mountain spotters giving a little help. See, here they go, the big bubble package again, and now we come across offside and give the 5 yards right. Gave it right back. Yes.
He's still going to be 1 yard shy, I believe. Is that?
Yeah, he's going to be short,
yeah.
But it's like, you took an opportunity to get off the field away.
Yeah, a little overeager there on this Bulldog defensive front.
And I think that was Landon Dober just a little too eager to get across the line of scrimmage. And gives it back.
3rd and 1.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. Still got to convert, but
you got to believe. You got to know where this ball is going to go.
Like there it is again.
15.
See, I love this package for short yardage. Boom, right to the fullback. Boom. All you need is a yard. There you go. And that package is going to work every time for a yard, and they're going to move it to the 34, 2-yard gain, first down.
That's McGowan and Kevion Hopper there for the tackle.
So after that strange sequence of events, spotters for Kings Mountain say the flag came on the far side of the field, the procedure penalty, but unfortunately the offside was right in front of us.
Yeah, there's no question in that one for sure.
Yeah. But, kid's eager. He's trying to get in there and make a play. He's a 16-year-old kid on Friday night. It's just unfortunate that helped Kings Mountain get that first down. So we've got 4 down linemen and little run up the crease and hard hit there by, I think that's Coltrane that got him. No, that's 10, isn't it? 10 for Burns.
That's Amari Rankin.
Rankin got him down.
Rankin, I think he had a little help there by Maddox as well, but threw him down with authority
I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
Well, this one thing, this Burns defense has not quit. I mean, they're down, and that sack fumble recovery for a touchdown, that's really deflating when you're already down 14. But this team has really stood up defensively. They have kept on pounding. Shotgun offset eye again. Ball gets away from Littlejohn. How did he gather it back in before Haynes took it away from him? That could have been a huge play. A 4-yard loss nonetheless. 3rd down and about 14.
I tell you, heads up play there by Littlejohn for securing the ball and not try to be fancy with it because Kahari Haynes was almost there to catch the ball to run it back.
I'm not sure how Kahari Haynes didn't end up with that football.
I don't think he knew it was there first of all, but
Well, I mean, that's just been the breaks for Burns tonight.
Yeah.
They've just not really caught a break.
Yep.
So it's 3rd down, 14. Let's say offset eye here, 3 wide receivers. Littlejohn, he's going to keep it on the ground and maybe get about 2 or 3. That's Rankin again on the tackle and Maddox, and looks like Burns is going to force a punt.
Yeah. Good defensive stand there on that drive.
But
like I say, they're not really preventing a big home run play, but they're just chunking out small yards here and there, and
4th down and 10. But see, if you're Greg Lloyd, what you did here, you took the ball with 4:56. Now there's a minute left.
Yep.
You've taken over 4 minutes off the clock. That's a win for Kings Mountain. I mean, that's the game within the game right now.
Yep.
So Thompson is back to receive for the Bulldogs.
L.J. Allen back there as well.
And kick is away, left-footed. Boy, big punt. And L.J. Allen, fair catch, and didn't want to get murdered, so he doesn't catch it. And
that's a leg right there.
I'm telling you, man, we've seen some punts in this game, Matt.
Who's that 20 who gives some recognition? That's is that Jakari Roberts? No.
I wasn't sure who it was,
No,
but
that's
he's
26. That's Max Johnson. Check that.
So Johnson, the left footer. And I'll tell you what, before Johnson, Johnny Johnson left the game, we saw him with 2 huge punts. Mooney had a good punt. So,
excellent special teams out here tonight.
That's
sure.
the only small miscue was the missed field goal, but Ellis has put a couple in the end zone as well. So let's see what we have here. 4 wide receivers. 38 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Kings Mountain up 21-0. Mooney in the gun. Pressure again. They set up the screen, and it's blown up.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't have time to set the screen, you're in trouble.
Yeah, good recognition there by Mooney to get rid of the ball and to throw it, at the feet of a defender or a receiver close to the area. So to avoid
it looked like a lineman was set up to block, but he's right in front of Norris.
Yeah, Norris was right there, so he did have an intended receiver there.
So the good thing is only 3 seconds off the clock, but if you're Burns, 21-0, you need points and you need them in a hurry. 4 wide receivers for Burns. And let's see if this offensive line can do a little gut check here and keep Mooney clean. Here they come, just 4 men, and they're going to get to him with 4 men every time. They're just getting to him with 4 men every time. That's a sack, another sack for the Kings Mountain Mountaineer defense. And it's really, I think it's psychological with our boys now that I'm not going to mince words. They've gotten their butts kicked, and it's psychologically tough at this point.
Yeah,
it's tough on them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give credit to Antonio Armstrong there for the sack. 3rd and 14.
And they're going to let this one run down, so we'll take the timeout with them. End of 3, all Mountaineers, 21-0 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Tops Pizza and Pasta in Fallston is happy to help sponsor the broadcast of Burns High football. For over 22 years, Tops Pizza and Pasta has been serving this area with the best pizza around. Come one or come all, eat in their big dining room. Pick it up or have it delivered by calling 704-538-3344. Pizza, pasta dinners, wings, subs, salads, sides, and even desserts. Come by before the big game. You'll be glad you did at Tops Pizza and Pasta, 4813 Fallston Road, Highway 18 in Fallston. Open Monday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m., 10:30 a.m. to 9, Friday and Saturday. Closed on Sundays. Online at topspizzaandpasta.com. Celebrating lives and healing grieving hearts. That's the theme of the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Fallston and the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home on Dixie Street in Cherryville. Their staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. For more information, visit the websites at StameyTysingerFuneralHome.com and StameyCherryvilleFuneralHome.com, both giving you the gift of comfort for you and your family.
So, beginning of the fourth quarter, 21-0 Mountaineers, and this Mountaineer front four, I will tell you, I've just been extremely impressed with their tenacity over the 3 quarters I've seen them.
Yep, can't take nothing away from them for sure.
So, 3rd down, 10, Mooney in the gun. Going to set up the screen, and I think that's Norris, and he's got some room, or it's L.J. Allen. He's to the 30-35, and he'll have a Fallston Pharmacy first down on 3rd down and 15.
Big time catch there, slant, a little inside slant, and it looks like Allen may have a cramp there.
Okay, so we've got a What's Up Shopper timeout. We'll be right back.
Keep cool this summer with one phone call to Shelby Heating and Air, your family-owned and operated heating and air company. And right now, ask for the exclusive Shelby Heating and Air Summer Special with discounts of up to $750 on quality heating and cooling systems. Again, up to $750 in discounts now. Cool cash savings is yours from Shelby Heating and Air, 1990 Eves Road in Shelby. Online at shelbyheating.com. See the page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
Well, as we saw Surratt duck walking off the field, and that only means one thing. Young man needs a banana, some pickle juice, and a salt tablet, and he'll be okay. It's a warm, muggy night, and it's just, you're going to see it. But before that, 15 yards, I mean, that was a huge play. And Kings Mountain Mountaineer shaking up. I think that's Richardson, the guy who had the scoop and score earlier.
Yeah, that's their that's Rich. That would be huge if he wasn't able to come back in the game.
I tell you what, Kings Mountain, shutout last week, trying to pitch another one here. Mooney, and lets it go. Has to let it go too early. Coming back for the ball and almost intercepted. See, if he has just another second to throw, Matt, he can maybe make that completion.
Yeah, ball a little underthrown, but like I say, he has guys all over him. Pass was intended for L.J. Allen, so he's doing what he can do out there.
You know, all you can do is go max protect, bring some extra beef in there, and hope you can hold up long enough. And it's just been, I'll tell you what, and call out some of these guys. Number 11 for Kings Mountain. I've seen them in there a lot, and that was that's Armstrong, 62 for Kings Mountain, I believe. Is that 62 in the middle? I don't have a 62 on the roster, but maybe I'm reading the number wrong. But they've been all over Mooney. He was scrambling for his life again. Lets it go, and did he catch it? Did Thompson catch it? He did not. And that's 2 straight incompletions, going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Yeah, it's 62. You got
I got the same one you got.
Lipscomb, right?
Yeah. Eli Lipscomb.
Eli Lipscomb has also been in there a number of times. I believe that's 32 at another defensive end. That's Hill, or 33. Check that. Curry. They've been all over Mooney tonight. They'll learn from this, though, Matt. You know, sometimes.
Absolutely. And
sometimes it takes getting your butt kicked to grow.
Well, this is a very good football team. Let's keep in mind this
very
is
good.
Number 1 3A team, 3A team in the state. So
very good defensively. 3rd down, 10. 4 wide receivers. Max protect as an extra blocker's in there. Gets time. Ball is out there, but overthrown. And I think it was Surratt out there, the intended receiver.
Yeah, a couple steps out in front of him.
So 3 straight incompletions means it's 4th down, and Burns is going to punt the football. 11:32 left to go, and this one's getting out of reach.
Yeah, they just can't find anything. They can't get over that hump on offense. They've shown some flashes of being able to advance the ball, but they can't never get enough to just make a decent drive out of it.
I think they might have been able to establish a little bit more of a running game, but once you get down 3 scores, you can't do it anymore. We got an injury or timeout. Let's take a 30-second What's Up Shopper timeout.
Come see the all-new Bobcat CT1021 and CT1025 compact tractors. Now available at West End Sales in Vail. It's great for maneuvering around the barn, sheds, and landscaping. It's perfect for mowing. Features include 4-wheel drive and a 21 and 25 horsepower diesel engine with hydrostatic transmission. See it today at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
Well, 4th down and punting time for Burns. Is not sure if that was a timeout by a team or equipment timeout or what it was. Or injury. Injury. There it is. There he is down there. Okay, I missed it. My focus was up here. And again, a cramp. And as I said, it's warm. And if you get on that turf, because that turf has been beat down by the sun all day, I'm sure it's 5 or 6 degrees warmer on that turf.
Yep.
And he's up and around. That's number 2. Is that Smith?
Zay Smith.
So good to see Zay Smith up and walking. He's doing the little duck walk there.
Yeah, he's got a little cramp as well. Later in the game, like especially early in the season too, you're going to see a lot of that out there in this humidity.
Eat a banana with some mustard on it. You'll be good to go. All right, so it's 11:32 left to go, 4th quarter, and Kings Mountain about to get the ball back. Ben Mooney set to punt it away for the Bulldogs. And Surratt coming in there to block.
Do they fake here, Tom?
And no. I tell you, no. Knuckleball. And it's going to bounce it to 30 and take a bit of a Kings Mountain bounce, then a Burns bounce. It's out of bounds at 32. Effective punt.
Not a bad punt.
14 plus 18 is 32 yards, no return. So Burns forced to punt after the 3 incompletions. So with 11:23 left to go in the 4th quarter, it's 21-0. And, you went up against the best. You know what the best has to offer. So
yep. I mean, this
you know what you need to work on.
This is a good learning experience for us. Like you say, you could take any negative game or anything and turn it and make it a learning experience out of it and take that with you the rest of the season.
4 down linemen for Burns, as Kings Mountain probably going to keep it on the ground, and that's a good run around the edge, a little sweep, still on his feet, and finally shoved out of bounds, and that is number 3, Holland. And he's going to move it to the 17-yard run and a Falston Pharmacy first down.
If you are listening, Shelby games 36-18 Shelby right now.
36-18, so it looks like Shelby is going to get their first win of the year. Crest will fall to 1-2 most likely. And ball was at the midfield stripe with 11:15 to go as Holland went out of bounds. But I think we're going to see a steady diet of Holland and Jeffries running the football. And so it's all balls on the ground, and that's going to go down as a 5-yard loss, 4-yard loss.
Yep.
And they have had a little bit of problem with that snap today.
Yeah.
So if you're Kings Mountain, that's something you're going to need to work on. 2nd down and 14.
Well, like you say, Coach Lloyd just going to run this clock out.
Yeah.
Not much to do else in this situation.
Both
No
coaches,
use to throw the ball downfield.
Both coaches do a great job for their program. Coach Devine, Coach Lloyd. In this situation, Coach Devine will be doing the same thing, shorten the game. I don't expect them to put the ball in the air, but they do have 3 wide receivers, and we have a timeout, so Kings Mountain wants to talk about it. We'll take a What's Up Shopper timeout, 21-0 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
When it comes to taxes, you need to see the tax professional. That's Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service in Shelby. And you've gotten a little letter from the IRS, come see Numbers. Get the advantage. They'll help you take advantage of the credits and deductions that you deserve. Just call 704-484-2783. See Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. They are there for you. Make this the summer event at Barburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Hurry in now for 0% APR for 72 months or $1,000 retail consumer cash on select new 2022 Dodge Charger and Challenger SXT or GT V6 models when financed through Chrysler Capital. Make this the summer event at Barburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, located at 1310 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
We're back. Kings Mountain timeout brought to you by the What's Up Shopper. 2nd down and 14 after the fumbled snap. 21-0 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. You're listening to Burns High School football, brought to you by West End Sales. Triple wide receivers to the right and trying to get on the line of scrimmage as the wide out. He's on the line now. On the left side, too. They check. Now they're legal. And a quick throw out in the flat. And that's kind of like an extended running play. And I tell you what, I thought they might have had him for a 2-yard loss. And instead, that's number 6. And that's Sanders, who gains about, I'm going to give him 8 to set up 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, I think Burns was expecting a run there.
You know, they'll call that the extension of your running game when he gets it out of his hands that quick.
Yeah.
They're just trying to set up the blocking scheme over there.
Yep.
It's like just a long handoff, and it keeps the clock moving. It was smart by Sanders to head up the field, stay in bounds.
We don't have Richardson in the game on this short 3rd down.
All right, 3rd down, 7. And Little John, play action. Over the middle, got a man, it's Lloyd. And Lloyd is free. And Lloyd's to the 15. Lloyd's to the 10. Probably got face mask, fighting his way. Still fighting his way. He's finally stopped at the 5-yard line. But that's a 42-yard catch by the coach's son.
Yeah, had him wide open in the middle of the field there.
Yep.
And they've kind of exploited that spot on our defense. Been several long catches from there.
Well, you know, you hit him with body blow, and then that opens up over the middle. Man is down. We're going to take a What's Up Shopper timeout.
Another cramp there on the field.
Yeah.
Bayada Home Health Care continues to grow, and because of this growth, they are in need of new employees. See Bayada Home Health Care today and join their growing team of healthcare professionals with immediate opportunities in Gaston, Lincoln, and Cleveland counties. And they are COVID-19 compliant, taking all safety precautions possible with an experienced, trained staff. Just call 704-669-4000, 704-669-4000, or visit the website at bayada.com. Bayada Home Health Care. They love what they do.
Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia has just gotten a whole lot bigger, and we mean a whole lot bigger. They have just purchased MS Power Sports in Gastonia and are now your dealer for Honda, Suzuki, and Kawasaki, along with CF Moto, Yamaha, and Polaris. Golf carts, too. One big dealer under one big roof. Plus plus a complete parts and service department. Full Throttle Power Sports, 101 Indian Walk off I-85 in Lowell, online at ncfullthrottle.com, and see their page at whatsupshopper.com.
All right. So I think it's Lloyd that I think he's got cramps. And like I said, they need to pass the pickle juice around. It's getting in that part of the game where you see some of those cramps and Lloyd trotting off. And I know that Daddy's proud of him. And unfortunately, Burns got burned on that. Like I was saying, you get hit with the run, and then you just throw it over the middle, and they get caught with their eyes in the backfield.
There's a lot of ways this Mountaineer team can beat you, and they're a complete team. There's no doubt. They played a great game. Yeah. They're going to go a long way in this 3A conference this year.
Just got to tip your cap to them. They're a very fine football team. They're going to run their record to 3-0, and Burns is going to regroup. Host Watauga next week. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. I think we're going to learn from this one, but a very, very good Kings Mountain team here. 3 wide receivers in for Little John, and I think that's Holland who's going to try the left side, and that's the hustle of Burns, who they have not quit, and that's Haynes, who went down a little awkwardly but gets back up, thank goodness.
And that's why he's an App State commit. He came from the left side, tracked him down all the way across the field to the right side. Chase down tackle, excellent play there, Bakari Haynes.
I want to say that was a tackle for loss. I think he lost a yard. It's back to the 6.
Yeah, there's not many people can do that. I can tell you that.
No, and Kings Mountain trying to shorten this game a little bit. 8:52 left to go, fourth quarter. You're just joining us. One of the refs has gone down. There's a ref, and he's
I will take time out.
Hope he's
here,
okay. Let me take time out. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hey, I'm Joey Logano, and if you're looking for affordable quality equipment, James River delivers.
Whether you're mowing your lawn, hauling material, or baling hay, James River has the John Deere mowers, tractors, Gator utility vehicles, and implements you need to get it done fast. Plus, with low-rate financing and big cash rebates, James River makes owning a John Deere just as easy as it is to operate. Request a quote online at jamesriverequipment.com.
James River delivers affordable quality.
Clean up with a stop into the Falston Pharmacy in Falston. The Happy Pharmacy. The Falston Pharmacy has added a new household cleaning section. You'll find your favorite popular brand name cleaning items. And remember the Falston Pharmacy for all of your prescription needs. And be sure to use their convenient drive-through window. They want to be your local hometown pharmacy. So don't worry, be happy. Stop in at the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Falston. Like them on Facebook too.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
You've been asking for them, and now they're here. The new Aaron zero-turn mowers, now back in stock at Hojo Power Sports and Equipment in Shelby. And mention this radio ad and get a special radio discount on these mowers. And also, just in, the new Troy-built rear tine tillers. Make gardening a breeze with the new Troy-built. And again, mention this radio ad and get special radio discounts on your new Troy-built at Hojo Power Sports and Equipment. 110 Griggs Street off South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Online at hojopower.net.
And glad to see referee Dusty Haynes able to get up and under his own power primarily.
That's scary.
Yeah, that was a scary scene. Hopefully it's just heat exhaustion. And that's very likely. Like I said, it's just warm. It's been warm and muggy. And I even heard as far north as Philadelphia, they've been sending the kids home early since it's been so hot and muggy all over the East Coast.
Well, like you said, this turf field does radiate the heat.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It kind of traps the heat in, and so it's probably hotter than a grass field.
Yeah. Last week we were at Stuart Kramer doing a soccer jamboree, and they shortened the games and even canceled one after a half due to the heat.
Yeah. So let's thoughts and prayers out to is that Dusty Haynes?
Dusty Haynes.
Yeah, it looks like he did walk off on his own power, so that is a good sign. But let's hope that he's going to be okay.
Hopefully he's okay. And they've got him in the golf cart over there. So looks like it's 2nd down and goal, and we are going to resume the game. So they'll it's kind of like a baseball game when you go from 3 to 2 officials. You just fill in. These guys are stand-up guys. They know what to do, so they'll continue the game. It's been a good officiating crew tonight. We've not been happy with a couple of spots, but other than that, I think it's
been a pretty clean game for the most
not
part.
a whole lot to complain about. And the big package again, Little John up under center, and is going to hand it off to the left side. It's a rugby scrum, and he'll get down to about the 2-yard line, set up 3rd down and goal.
I think that's Curtis Simpson, I believe, the ball carrier for Kings Mountain. 8 minutes left in this ball game.
Yeah, so you're looking forward to Burns. You've got a game next week, Watauga at home, and then the soft part of your schedule comes up until you have the big one, Shelby, at the end of the year.
Yeah, Watauga's not going to be an easy game either. You know, they're a 4A school. You know, they always give us problems. I mean, that's they got
big kids, big
big
school. Yeah,
yep.
Big kids. Beat us last year after we were up 14-0. Little John up under center, and it's going to be handoff up the middle, touchdown. So that's a numbers bookkeeping touchdown, a 1-yard run. I didn't see who got it. Maybe the Kings Mountain folks can help me.
I think that was Richardson. I thought it
was it 44?
I thought it was 44. Fair.
Is they saying Richardson on the touchdown?
PA guy said Richardson. So
okay.
Either way, it's a touchdown for Kings Mountain.
And that extends the lead to 27-0. It has been all Mountaineers. Nealon Cole extra point by Ellis. Up. Good. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
You've been asking for them, and now they're here. The new Aaron zero-turn mowers, now back in stock at Hojo Power Sports and Equipment in Shelby. And mention this radio ad and get a special radio discount on these mowers. And also, just in, the new Troy-built rear tine tillers. Make gardening a breeze with the new Troy-built. And again, mention this radio ad and get special radio discounts on your new Troy-built at Hojo Power Sports and Equipment. 110 Griggs Street off South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Online at hojopower.net.
All right, so the drive, a 68-yard drive that took 4 minutes and 8 seconds off the clock, finished off by a Richardson 1-yard TD plunge. 7 plays on the drive. And Kings Mountain has been impressive. You have to give them their due. And Ellis pops it up. Fair catch by Surratt at the 21-yard line, and that's where Burns will take it. So they're on their own 22, trying to get something positive to end this game.
Yeah, you want to kind of end them on a good note here. You know, if they can make something happen, at least make a long drive or something to take away some positives from tonight. Let's see what they can do, though. They've got all their main guys back out on the field. I'm not sure about the defensive personnel for Kings Mountain. I would imagine the starters are probably still in the game, but we're not sure.
So 1st down 10 as Mooney's back out there. 4 wide receivers there. I think that's Norris in the slot. Empty set. Extra blocker in there, and Mooney's got it, and he's under pressure again, and guess what? Sacked again. And he'll lose 5 or 7 yards and bring up 2nd down and 17. It's just been a long night for that Burns offensive line.
Well, like you say, you know, we're down an offensive lineman tonight. That hurts.
Obviously,
is affecting us. Is a big player for us, and so, you know.
And there's a psychology to football too, and when it's been going so bad for so long. It's hard. I mean, these are kids. It's
Yep.
tough.
Yep.
It's tough. So they just got a gut check. This is why football teaches you life. Life is not always good. And you got to get back up when you've been knocked down. Mooney in the pocket has time. This time missed his man. And Norris was out there, but incomplete. And it's going to bring up third down and very long. Third down and 17.
It's like I had a little corner blitz on that. I had a guy coming in late.
Yeah, they're just pinning their ears back now.
Yep.
36-26 with 1:15 left to go. Shelby over Crest. That's on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. Here it's 20. Oh, they missed the extra point. Oh, I thought he did. I thought he hit the extra point. 27-0 is what they have on the scoreboard. Hard to see. And see, here they leave the lights on, but you get the glare on the glass.
Yeah,
it's
kind
kind
of hard to see up here.
Yeah. So out in the flat, Surratt, did he catch it? Yes, but not a big gain. Basically got the sack yardage back. So he gets an 8 yards on the pass play, and
probably about a 4th and 10, I guess.
I don't know what you do here.
I mean, I don't know. Might as well run a play.
Yeah. No, they're going to punt. And they bring in the punt team, and Burns going to go back to the drawing board. They're going to go down 2-1 on the year. And like I said, Watauga coming in, so another chance. Another chance next week.
Well,
they're just going to have to regroup. Yeah. They're going to have to watch the film. They're going to have to look at some things, and they'll get better.
It's a bump in the road. This is a very good Burns football team. Like I say, we're facing the number 1 team in the 3A in the whole state tonight. So let's keep this in perspective for this Bulldog team.
And down a couple guys, and that's 5 yards. So a little salt in the wound there. Back us up 5 more yards. Oh, it's just not been our night. It has not been our night. But congratulations to Kings Mountain. They're going to go to 3-0, 2-0 against the county.
Yep.
So when they meet Crest, they got a chance to go 3-0 against the county.
I can about tell you the outcome of that game.
And Mooney gets it off, and that's going to take a huge roll all the way to the 30-yard line. So that's 32 plus 20. That's a 52-yard punt.
Yep. Another good job for special teams for Burns tonight. We talk about our crowd. We had a huge crowd out tonight. So
we did.
That's always good to see, guys. I know didn't have to travel far tonight, but it's always good to have some support on the road for sure.
And some of them have tried to beat the traffic, but there was a good contingent here.
There's still a good crowd out there right now, so I give credit to our fans out there in attendance tonight. And thanks for everybody for listening in tonight as well.
Let's see if Little John's still in there, quarterback, and I think we're going to see a steady diet of running plays with 5:32 left to go, and that's going to be right up the middle. Not sure who's got it, but the middle of the Burns defense still standing up. I saw, the funniest thing I saw is the line on Jake Lloyd. He's a senior. He's 5'11", 180, and that was exactly what they listed me. And I said, well, the difference between me and him is he had a football body, and I had a Burger King body.
What was your 40 time, Tom?
It was not what Jake Lloyd's
might not been quite as good as his either.
It was not Jake Lloyd's. He's a good-looking young man, and I'm sure his dad's proud. But when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, that's a little different from my 5'11", 180.
People carry weight differently.
They do. Yeah, I was eating a few of them double Whoppers with cheese from Burger King. And it's going to be, I think that's Jeffries, or is that 24? Slung down by Haynes. And there's been no quitting Haynes.
Themes the ball carrier. I think Kings Mountain's brought some of their subs in.
Sure. Get the boys in, get some other guys. And yeah, like I said, I'm glad to see Lloyd back in there. He's back in there from the cramps. And it'll be 3rd down and 9. And we know it's all over but the crying, but Kings Mountain next week. I thought I had their schedule. I threw it away. Got to dig it out of the trash, Matt. And Kings Mountain next week has Hunter Huss. It's going to be a sweep, and not sure who that is. It's number 2. He's going to be ridden down by Vincent. Haven't called him too much tonight.
Zay Smith. Called him a couple times tonight.
So Vincent rides him down.
We got a ball game over in Bowling Springs. It's now 36-34.
Wow.
So big one going over and
it's been a while since I've seen a Shelby team scored on like that. But a rivalry game, throw it all out the window. And 4th down and 4, and Lloyd's going to keep the offense on the field.
See if they try that bowl package again.
Nope. They're going to go in the gun. This might be a design quarter. Nope. Burns.
Jump again.
And that's the way it's been all night. That's going to give Kings Mountain the first down as Burns a little eager, but, you got to give them credit. They're still trying to make plays.
Yeah. I mean, I can live with that. They're just a little overexcited to get across the line. I would rather have that all day than a personal foul or something like that.
3 minutes, 18 seconds left to go. First down for the Mountaineers. And getting the text messages in. Let's see if that Crest game is over. 36-34. My brother Danny's over there been keeping us informed on that one. So snap, back, handoff, and there's Vincent in again.
Wow.
With a WWE suplex move. And he reaches out the hand to help him up. 2 minutes, 48 seconds left to go. Well, while we're thinking about it, we're going to have a post-game show. Post-game show coming up. Post-game show brought to you by the Stamey Funeral Home in Falston. Offensive player of the game, Hojo Power Sports of Shelby. That one may be a little difficult tonight. Defensive player of the game, Homestar Financial of Shelby. And overall player of the game, SNR Auto Sales, Shelby, North Carolina. 2:16, and Kings Mountain just letting this one run out. But I tell you what, county rivals, they're still playing hard with 2 minutes left to go.
Yeah, I do like to see each team play to the very end of the whistle.
It's going to be a victory formation for Kings Mountain if they're able to get a first down here. 3rd and 6.
Well, like I said, they got a tough road ahead. They play in a pretty tough conference. They got Hunter Huss and South Point's always tough. Crest at the end of the year.
Hunter Huss not quite what they were.
But I will say I don't know if many teams can beat Kings Mountain this year.
It'd be interesting if South Point they run a different offense. If that option football can be tough to defend. But I tell you what, if a team wants to pass, and Big Maddox has got him with Kavion Hopper, I mean, just a great job there. That's no quit. Big Maddox had the sack of the game.
He's had several good tackles, including that sack, as you said.
Yeah, that's another tackle for loss for Burns. So they've had quite a number of those, 7 or 8.
But like I say, Burns will play at home against Watauga next week, so everybody tune in to that game. Same time at Ron Green Stadium. Should be a tough one. I mean, Watauga, like I said, always plays us tough.
They beat Maiden last week.
They're our 4A team, so it's not going to be a cakewalk next week either.
So going to be a punt with about 40 second delay of game. So it's kind of prolonging the inevitable. And they're going to back them up 5 yards, and everybody looks confused.
Burns will fall to 2-1 on the year. Kings Mountain 3-0. So one more week, and then we'll get into conference play.
Yeah, and I keep saying it's the second year in this conference. I really hope after realignment they basically sober up in Chapel Hill and make a decent conference. Ball punted.
A booming punt.
And it's going to go out of bounds. And that's going to be all the way up to the 36-yard line, so give him a 26-yard punt. Looked better than it was, didn't it?
It was definitely high, though, that's for sure.
It was high.
Had a lot of hang time.
It was high. But it was kind of like when you're out on the golf course and you think you hit a big drive and the wind blows it back. It's kind of what happened on that one. I think I actually spotted at the 30. I thought they had it originally at the 40, so give them 36.
Not sure about that spot there. But either way.
At this point, it's academic.
Doesn't matter at this point.
Doesn't matter. If I'm Burns, I'd kneel down on this, get the heck out of here, and start worrying about next week. But I think they're going to run a play. They are going to run a play. Let's see what they do. And it's going to be just a handoff to Wilson. He'll get 5, makes a man miss, and stays in bounds. Burns does not have to run another play, and I don't think they will. I think they're gonna...
no point in risking injury, at this point, as many people we've had cramp up tonight. So,
oh, looks like they're going to run. No, they're. Let's see if they're going to run another one. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Yep, they are going to run another one. What the heck? Get your money's worth. As Mooney slaps the hands, and another draw play to Wilson. And he gets a Falston Pharmacy first down, but it's academic as the ball game is over. Kings Mountain dominates 27-0. We'll have a Stamey Funeral Home of Falston post-game show. We'll have an offensive player of the game brought to you by Hojo Power Sports of Shelby, a defensive player of the game brought to you by Homestar Financial of Shelby, and an overall player of the game brought to you by S&R Auto Sales of Shelby. Once again, your Main Street Hardware scoreboard, 27-0 Kings Mountain. We'll be back in a few minutes once again with the post-game show brought to you by the Stamey Funeral Home.
It's time to fall into savings and get ready for cooler weather with a call to Shelby Heating and Air. Right now, they have some fall service deals and other great deals. Like right now, they're offering a fall service special of $89 for a heating system checkup. Don't you be left out in the cold. Also, get up to $750 with a special Shelby Heating and Air discount on qualifying systems. Be ready for the cold with one call to Shelby Heating and Air. 1990 Eves Road in Shelby. Call 704-487-7877. Online at shelbyheating.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. The 30th anniversary sale continues at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby. Come check them out all year long with some great anniversary specials. Find out how easy it can be for you to be one of their satisfied customers. Yes, 30 years ago, Susie and Richie started S&R Auto Sales, striving to give you the best deal possible on a quality pre-owned vehicle. See them today at 417 South Post Road in Shelby, online at srautosales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. That's S&R Auto Sales in Shelby.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
Celebrating lives and healing grieving hearts. That's the theme of the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Falston and the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home on Dixie Street in Cherryville. Their staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. For more information, visit the websites at StameyTysingerFuneralHome.com and StameyCherryvilleFuneralHome.com, both giving you the gift of comfort for you and your family. Tops Pizza and Pasta in Falston is happy to help sponsor the broadcast of Burnside football. For over 22 years, Tops Pizza and Pasta has been serving this area with the best pizza around. Come one or come all, eat in their big dining room. Pick it up or have it delivered by calling 704-538-3344. Pizza, pasta dinners, wings, subs, salads, sides, and even desserts. Come by before the big game. You'll be glad you did at Tops Pizza and Pasta, 4813 Falston Road, Highway 18 in Falston. Open Monday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m., 10:30 a.m. to 9, Friday and Saturday. Closed on Sundays. Online at topspizzaandpasta.com. Come see the all-new Bobcat CT1021 and CT1025 compact tractors. Now available at West End Sales in Vail. It's great for maneuvering around the barn, sheds, and landscaping. It's perfect for mowing. Features include 4-wheel drive and a 21 and 25 horsepower diesel engine with hydrostatic transmission. See it today at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
Hey y'all, it's Matt and Jennifer from Wright's Jewelry in Falston. We are your go-to shop for custom designs,
From new engagement rings to one-of-a-kind Wright's custom jewelry designs.
including divorce rings.
Yeah, we can do it all. Mention football to receive $200 off your next $600 engagement ring purchase or new custom design piece during this 2022 football season.
All right, don't just trust anyone, as we are a rare gem trusted by this community for 85 years strong.
No matter the weather outside, Bill Shuford Heating and Air in Shelby keeps you comfortable inside. They carry American Standard and Goodman Heating and Air Conditioning Systems. And right now, for qualified buyers, you can get a new unit for as low as $85 per month. See them for all the details. Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983 is Bill Shuford Heating and Air. 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. Online at BillShufordHVAC.com and see their page at WhatsAppShopper.com.
All right, we're back, and it is all over, 27-0. Kings Mountain over Burns in a dominating defensive performance, included a defensive touchdown by Richardson, and it's 27-0. Kings Mountain over Burns. So we're going to have a very quick Stadium postgame show. Once again, the Stadium postgame show brought to you by the Stamey Funeral Home of Falston. Offensive player of the game. Very quickly, it was Jeremiah Norris, who just didn't get a lot of carries and opportunities because Burns found themselves behind, especially third quarter. The two quick touchdowns by Kings Mountain didn't enable Norris to get really on track and have a lot of carries. So 58 yards on the ground, our most effective offensive player tonight. So Jeremiah Norris, your offensive player of the game, once again brought to you by Hojo Power Sports of Shelby. Defensive player of the game, Matt and I were talking, and we think that should go to Avonte Maddox, who had the huge highlight sack to end a Kings Mountain drive, and then had two sacks and a tackle for loss. Great game by Big Avonte in the middle.
Yeah, we
great
had him for I think looks like it's seven tackles and one sack.
Two sacks,
several tackles for loss too.
So. Yeah, so great job, Avonte Maddox, your Home Star Financial of Shelby, defensive player of the game. And overall player of the game, brought to you by S&R Auto Sales of Shelby. You got the stat line on him? Kahari Haynes.
Working on it right now.
And the reason why Kahari Haynes is the player of the game is he just never quit. And as Matt pointed out a couple of times, he came from the backside to make a couple tackles when the game's result was pretty much decided. But he never quit the entire game. So Kahari Haynes is your overall player of the game, brought to you by S&R Auto Sales of Shelby. Once again, next week, Burns will host Watauga in their final non-conference game of the season. Burns does fall to 2-1 tonight, so a chance to take their record to 3-1 before opening conference play on the 16th of September. So that's our post-game show, brought to you by the Stamey Funeral Home. Once again, Main Street Hardware scoreboard. 27-0, Kings Mountain over Burns. You've listened to Burns High School football, brought to you by West End Sales. For Tom Sinafani, Matt, thank you for all your work tonight. Trent Marty on the camera. Yeah, thank you.
Joe Weibel with stats.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you to Joe for providing the stats. Thank you to Trent Marty for setting things up. Thank you to Kevin and Calvin back in the studio for all the behind-the-scenes things that you don't know they have to do to make this possible. So once again, 27-0 Kings Mountain, a big winner tonight. You've listened to Burns High School football, brought to you by West End Sales. We'll see you next week. We will have video coverage. Drive safe. Have a good night.
Come see the all-new Bobcat CT1021 and CT1025 compact tractors. Now available at West End Sales in Vail. It's great for maneuvering around the barn, sheds, and landscaping. It's perfect for mowing. Features include 4-wheel drive and a 21 and 25 horsepower diesel engine with hydrostatic transmission. See it today at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
Hey y'all, it's Matt and Jennifer from Wright's Jewelry in Falston. We are your go-to shop for custom design.
Yes, it's electric at Carter Chevrolet in Shelby. Come see the all-new electric first ever Chevy Silverado. You'll get a charge out of it. It's definitely more than just a truck. But that's not all. Ask about the first ever all-electric Chevy Blazer EV with an 8-year, 100,000-mile battery warranty. Car shopping is made easy at Carter Chevrolet, and they'll buy your car. Carter Chevrolet, 200 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at carterchevyofshelby.com and see their page at whatsupshopper.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
It's back, the Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th, packed with entertainment including 2 big demolition derbies, October 1st and 8th. Ride Harper Rides will be there with 6 new rides, including The Beast. Shows include Hot Diggity Dog, Act Monsters Chainsaw, Renee Riddle, ventriloquist comedian and singer Sylvia Fletcher, the Victoria